reality show Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Please welcome Kim Kardashian.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
You look great.
Thank you.
And no dancing, huh? You won't do it.
Did you see Dancing with the Stars?
No,
I'm
but
traumatized.
Are you really?
I got kicked off really, soon in the show.
Well,
I'll never dance again.
Had you danced before? Did you think you
No.
had? No. And so what did you think you were going to do if you'd never danced before?
I did a little. I would like stand up in a club and do a little booty dance that my
Right.
sisters make fun of me for. So I
Right.
should have known by that I wouldn't do well.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I thought, fun costumes and stuff. Why
Sure.
not? But
Now you're traumatized by dancing. That's a bad
Yeah.
thing to be traumatized by. Get back and you got to get back on the dance floor. That's the saying, isn't it? Get back on
all
the
right,
dance
I'll
floor.
go out tonight. I'll
All right,
go
good.
dancing.
Go out and because it's the best feeling. Isn't it good to dance? It just feels good. Don't worry about people. Dance.
I will.
All right. Let's talk about your boyfriend, Reggie Bush. Let's just talk about the Saints.
I'm so proud of him. I mean, I'm so proud of the Saints. They really did amazing. They brought it home,
You must have been going nuts there.
It was crazy. All this confetti was dropping, and my mom, came with me, and so has a plastic bag that she's throwing all the confetti in.
My mother saved the confetti too.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw the bag today. My mom's like, don't forget to put this in your scrapbook. So.
Yeah, my mother brought home confetti, and I was like, oh, really? And then I'd heard everybody brought home confetti,
Well, speaking of when we were there, the next morning, we were packing up, and I'm like, what underwear are these? Whose underwear are these? And he's like, oh, Ellen gave those to me. And I'm like, Ellen? Who's Ellen? and they were from you.
Yeah, my mother asked me, she's not here today, but she said, make sure you ask if her boyfriend's wearing my underwear.
Yes.
Well, my underwear, not hers. Don't let him wear hers. That would be very horrible if he wore Mama's underwear. But is he wearing it, or is he just saving it in a plastic bag like the confetti?
I think he wanted to give those are kind of like a keepsake, so he gives a lot of stuff to his mom who makes books too, so maybe
good.
the underwear went to
Good.
her, I'll ask.
Good. You thought somebody named Ellen made underwear with Ellen on the underwear?
I didn't know what was going on.
Well, good. I'm glad he got him. And now the rumors are that he's your boyfriend, but that maybe he's your fiance as well, that you got engaged. Is that... Yeah, I mean, it's none of our business, really. If you want to share it, you can share it, but if not...
I think according to the tabloids, we've been engaged like 65 times this week, so we're not engaged.
You're not engaged. How long
No.
have you been together?
We've been together for 3 years, and we're young, we're in a great relationship, but I guess it's better that everyone's, rooting for us and saying that we're engaged instead of all the breakup rumors that so many people are faced with. So I guess it's kind of flattering they want us together.
Yeah. Now, do y'all get to spend a lot of time? Now you do, because he's at home, I assume, but that must be hard when he's in training.
You know what? When he's in New Orleans, he's on such a tight schedule that I kind of coordinate my schedule to him. So this season, I was in New Orleans a lot.
It's a great city, isn't it?
The best.
Yeah, it's just, if you haven't been in New Orleans, my hometown, I say go there and support it, because they need the tourism, and it's a great, special place.
But make sure you're ready to put on some pounds, because I really have a hard time controlling myself when I'm there.
The food?
The food is amazing.
Yeah, there's a lot of food, and there's a lot of beverages.
There is.
Lot of beverages there.
There is.
That I don't know if they can still do that, but when I was there, you just walk around with them. You just leave the place and...
And you have your big hurricane, and you walk down the street.
Yeah, that hurricane, that's a drink that has every kind of liquor ever made in it.
I've never had one. I've never had one.
It's like drinking something you'd clean a floor with. It's like it's the strongest, I mean, don't drink them. No, they're dangerous.
Good thing I'm not a drinker,
but... and so let's talk about the show. It's extremely popular. It's never been more popular. And are you happy with, obviously you're happy with it. Did you know what you were getting into when you signed on?
I don't think so. I think we were just doing a fun family show, and thought we were just gonna, be on for a season or two, and we're, about to start filming, I think, season 5. And it's just been so much fun.
But when things like that with you and your mom there arguing, do you ever regret that they caught something like that on the camera, or do you
No.
all get off?
No, not really. I think, that's who we are. That's what we do. When we signed up for the show, we said, we're gonna be real all the way, and if we fight, we fight. And my mom's the executive producer, so if we really hate something,
it comes out.
But we've never done that. We've never taken anything off. I swear the only thing we've taken off is if we see a shot and we're like, oh, I look so fat, take that little clip off, or I don't like how I look. But there's never been content. If anything, it's the best way to tell our story our way. So you might hear about something, and then it's our way to, really show what's going on.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we see a lot of what's going on. I want to give you, we have to take a break. We're going to come back and play a game. But first, I want to give you a gift, because we like to give gifts on the show. So we have two choices, and I don't know which one you want, but...
Why don't I take both, and I'll wear this one, and then...
Until? And then we'll know. That way you announce it.
Yeah, I'll
that
announce it by wearing the T-shirt.
That's a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian, and we both send out tweets a lot. A lot. And you have a lot of followers, a whole lot of followers.
You have more.
And I have a little more, but you have a lot of followers. You have
I think I got in trouble yesterday on Twitter, or the other day, I tweeted on the plane while the air marshal was sitting next to me, and he told me, and I tweeted it, but I asked, and he said, yeah, I can tweet, and I think I got in big trouble. The TSA put out some statement.
Well, why did he tell you he shouldn't have told you he was an air marshal?
I think he didn't think I was a threat to the flight.
I think he was flirting, is what he was doing. That's what he told you, but I mean...
And then when I got off, he showed me all the other marshals that were on.
Well, he was flirting then, if that's what he's doing. He's trying to show off, that guy.
He was really nice, though. I learned a lot. I felt safe.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. How many were on there?
I think 2 or 3.
That's good. That's good to know. All right. So you send out a lot of tweets, and I send out a lot of tweets. A lot of people send out a lot of tweets. There's a lot of tweeting going on. And so I'm going to read a tweet. I'm going to guess, because I don't know if it's yours or not, and we'll figure out whose it is, all right? The first one is, ow, I just picked up the curling iron by the hot part.
Can you guess?
Well, I'm going to say it's you.
That was me.
Really?
First time I tried to curl my hair, I picked it up, and instead of taking care of my hand, I tweeted. How can I, well, it hurt, but my thumbs, I didn't get my thumbs. So
that's why you have so many followers, because right away you let people know what's going on instead of taking care of yourself. I think I had a dream about dinosaurs last night. I don't know who that is, but I don't think it's you.
That is me.
It is? Oh, wow.
It's not me? I thought they were saying I was wrong.
No, that's rude. I admitted I was wrong. You had a dream about dinosaurs.
I did. You know when you wake up and you just don't really remember your dream? I thought I had a dream about dinosaurs.
And so you tweeted that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wondering if anyone knew what that meant.
Oh, I see. You were looking for some... Did anyone give you any insight?
No.
Okay. The hardest part about motivating myself to run is finding matching socks. Is that...
That's not me.
No.
I'm motivated to run.
Okay. Who said that? Do we know who said that?
I would say Taylor Swift.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. How'd you know that?
I follow her.
Wow.
So I know that.
But I do too, but you remember all of her tweets? All right, just got my apartment. I just got my armpit hairs lasered off. Toodaloo, razor.
I wouldn't say the word armpit. I would say underarm, and I wouldn't say toodaloo, so definitely not me.
I can't imagine who did that. That seems wrong. Who said that?
Kelly Pickler.
Kelly Pickler. Why would you laser off your armpit hairs?
Wait, I do.
You do? People do that?
Pretty much laser my whole body.
They're there for a reason. They gotta, I mean, you shave them, but to take them completely out.
You know, first of all, it feels so much smoother. Look, I just lasered my arms yesterday. I'm like a little hairless
So you have
chihuahua.
well, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Other people may, but I don't. Keeping Up with the Kardashians airs Sunday at 10 on E! Kim also has her own perfume. It's called Kim Kardashian, and all of you are getting a bottle today. We'll be back. Lori Vinning in Sagamore, Massachusetts. Dear Ellen, my 8- and 5-year-old watch your show with me every night. They've been driving me crazy the entire month of January, wondering why we never found out who Big Booty was. For me, this might not be the most important thing, but for 8- and 5-year-olds, this is big. Thanks, Lori. If you don't remember, Big Booty is our 12 Days of Giveaways mascot. Every year we switch it up, and that was our mascot this time. That's Big Booty that I would dance with every single day. And we always reveal on the last day who the mascot is. The first one I think we had was Justin Timberlake, who was Big Jen, and then we had Sean Hayes was Little Snow, and Hot Toddy was Paris Hilton. And so for Big Booty, we completely forgot. I guess we got busy and with the giveaways and the peppermint schnapps and all. And so anyway, this is some footage I think we looked for it, and thank God we got a little bit of something right when I was helping Big Booty out of the outfit. You got it?
Oh, exhausting.
Oh, that was great, Kim. Really good dancing today. Am I spinning you too much when we do this?
Not at all.
All right.
I love it.
I love it too. You're fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, bye. Now I'm dizzy. So it's Kim Kardashian. She was Big Booty. Woo! Well, hello, you two.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Kim, you've been here before. I've met you before. Courtney, I've never met you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And,
so fun here.
It is fun. So before we talk about other stuff, I have to. You spoke with Elizabeth Taylor. I think you were the last interview that she did because you were Cleopatra in a photo shoot, right?
Yeah, she even let me borrow some of her costumes from Cleopatra, and I remember having the stomach flu and the regular flu, and I was like, I had on this dress, and I was like, you guys, I'm gonna throw up. I can't ruin this outfit. And I had to like take a breather and really get through it. But I wore her original costumes in Cleopatra, and it was honestly such an honor. And I learned so much from her from this interview.
Did you talk to her on the phone, or you met her in person?
We were emailing, and we had a tea set up for me to come over to her house and have tea, and then she got sick, and so they postponed it a little bit. So I never got the chance to meet her, but I learned just so much from her just from that interview that was enough for me.
That's great that she... And she followed you on Twitter?
Yeah, that was so exciting. I asked her if she'd follow me on Twitter, and she said, of course.
And she did. Had she been on Twitter before?
Yeah, she was on Twitter for not too long, but she'd always write really cool quotes. And so I'd followed her for a little bit, and then I asked her to follow me, and she did.
We asked some people questions. You have, how many, you have like 7 million followers or something like that, or is it more than that?
Yeah, not quite as many as you, but I'm
No,
almost at 7 million.
I think you're more than me.
Really?
I think I'm 6 million and you're 7 million.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so. So we asked some people if they had any questions for you. This is from Butterbean McGee. Butterbean McGee wants to know what you think of the SNL sketches targeting the 3 Kardashian sisters. How do y'all feel about that?
Oh, I think they're so funny.
I think they're, like, it's an honor for them to do the sketches, but I feel like they don't watch our show or something. Like, I feel like they just...
They're not
You
nailing
think,
it?
like, we can go in and make fun of ourselves better than they
Yeah.
do?
Or I feel like they could do better.
Now you've got them. Now you
Why?
say
Like
that.
the
I'm, like,
voices?
challenging them, like, to get it better. Like, no, I think they're funny, but I feel like it's what people would think of us if they didn't watch
know you.
our show.
Have you asked to go? Maybe they would let you go on and do something there.
Maybe.
I wouldn't want. I'm too nervous.
Yeah.
See,
really?
like, I'm shorter than Kim. Like, they just don't have it right.
They don't have it right? All right, you should go on there. They should let you go. And they're asking this. I was going to ask you this too. Obviously, you're in the tabloids all the time. Again, I don't read that stuff, so I don't know, but I hear about that. But how do you deal with being in the tabloids, and if people are saying unpleasant things, do you pay attention to that stuff, and how do you deal with it?
I mean, you really just have to try and ignore it, you know? I mean, at first I would, really pay attention to it, and it would really affect me. And I think now there's so many ridiculous things. You just can't even keep up in your life. I think Courtney having Mason, she always says that changes everything in her life, but I think it's changed
now
everything
I'm like,
in our
it's
life,
not just
too.
about me, and I have much important things to spend my day on, but it used to bother me, and I used to always try to, like, prove it wrong, like, this isn't true because we weren't even here, and this, this person doesn't even know us, or, whatever, and then I was like, okay, so now it's like a joke.
So you don't try to dispute it, because you can't possibly reach everybody
Right.
who's read that.
Exactly.
And final thing before we take a break, how do you feel, because you've got 7 million followers on Twitter, you have a lot of fans, do you feel like you're good role models, and do you feel like you're putting out messages that you would want young girls watching you to follow?
Some of the things on this show that my sisters do, I cringe.
Yeah, Kim thinks Chloe and I are a little too crazy, but I mean, we're just us, and that's all we can
And
be.
at the end of the day, we're
especially-
like a normal family, and like we've all made mistakes, and we all really own up to who we are, and we all support each other through everything, no matter what. And I think, if anything, we just show that, you know, we're a normal, crazy family that really loves each other and supports each other through everything.
Just a normal, crazy family.
Normal.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about how you stay in shape. People want to know that. We'll be right back. We're back with Kim and Kourtney Kardashian. So is that something that you work out with, the Skechers, the shape-ups?
I wear them every single day, even if I don't have time to work out. My mom sent me a pair when I was in New York, and we were filming the show, and I didn't work out one time. And
So you just, when you walk in them, they actually shape up your legs?
It's like as if you're walking on sand. The shoe is simulated inside to make it feel like you're walking on sand. So even if you're just walking and not working out, you feel like a whole difference in your stomach, in your back, in your butt and thighs.
Wow. I've worn them before on the show, and I like the rocking motion. It puts me to sleep almost. It's very, I didn't know I was working out at the same time, but they're very, I like the rocking motion that they have.
I just started wearing them. I wear them to the gym, but I like them running on the treadmill. For some reason, it just gives me a little extra umph.
Well, if they really work, then I want to help my audience out. Everybody's going to get a $100 gift. The Skechers. You're welcome. The season finale of Kourtney and Kim Take New York airs this Sunday night at 10 on E! I want to thank Katie Holmes, One Republic, Kim and Kourtney Kardashian. What's that?
That woman, that was so heartfelt.
Wasn't
I
that
saw
so
her walk
touching?
out. Yeah, that was really nice.
That
of
was
you guys.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine all the new things, and you know, we do take things for granted like that, birds and, well, I don't.
Snoring.
And snoring.
I don't snore.
I videotaped you snoring, just so I could play it back for you, and I
That
played
was
it for
one
all
time.
your
If I
friends.
sleep on my side, I don't snore.
Or if you eat too much, or if the sheets are this, or if it's that. I mean, there's everything. There's an excuse.
Well, look, you
for
got
the
to take that into
snoring.
account as a wife. As a wife, it's not perfect to make it work.
Trouble already. It's been, I can't, you know, I can't not look at that ring, because that's just insane. Can I,
Thank you.
it's 20 carats, is that right?
Yes.
And a half.
20 and a
20
half?
and a half.
Yeah.
Because you want to, it wasn't big enough, so you added a half carat. Wow, are you scared that that's going to fall off? I would have that soldered on or something. Like, can we talk about, let me tell you something. I don't read any of these magazines, but because y'all are here, of course, they gave me everything that's going on. I don't even know where to start. Every single magazine, y'all are on the cover of every magazine out there all the time. And
We're feuding.
And
We're
you're-
in love.
yeah, they're
we're having
saying
babies. Everything.
Yeah, they're saying there's already, and someone said to me today that was here, they said, who's on the show? And I mentioned you two, and they said, oh, I thought they were, they broke up or something. And it's like,
That's the unbelievable thing. I had a friend of mine come in town, and he was like, is everything okay? And I was like, what are you talking about? And then later, come to find out, he was reading a tabloid and was like, things aren't going well. And I'm like, how do people
I think I
believe
heard
this?
me, Kourtney, and Chloe, they're saying we're all like pregnant at the same time when none of us are pregnant. So it's like, you know, it just kind of comes along with the territory. I think it was just kind of like, I was a little nervous how to explain that to Chris. Like, this is what's going to happen. You know, first we're going to be getting engaged. The second we meet, then we're getting married. Then it's a baby. Then it's breakup, cheating rumors. I'm shocked there hasn't been cheating rumors.
I'm
Those
wearing
are next.
I'm wearing my ring now.
Oh, and sometimes, like, I don't wear my ring to the gym, and he just hates to wear a ring because he thinks it's uncomfortable. So
That's
every
where the rumors,
time,
yeah.
it's like there's got to be something wrong because we don't like to wear the rings.
but Chris, you had to know, I mean, going into this, that it was, I mean, is it beyond what you imagined the life would be in this situation?
It's a little bit different, you know. She was telling me about it, and at first I was like, you know, maybe she's just overfeeling herself, trying to, you know. But, you know, it's crazy. I mean, just on our way over here today, it's like people everywhere outside the house and stuff like that. So it's different, you know.
And you seem to be okay with it. I mean, like, how do you cope with that every single day, knowing they're outside your house, that they follow you around everywhere you go?
I think that from the start, when we decided as a family we're gonna like share our lives on TV. My career is my personal life, basically. So there definitely are so many private sides that we have as a family that the whole world doesn't see, but we also are very open. So it's just, you know, it kind of comes along with the territory. There are times when we're annoyed and you just, you know, want to leave the house with no makeup and go to the gym and 10 people are following you. But it just, I mean, you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
That's when she comes to Minnesota, is when she wants to get away from it.
There's nobody in Minnesota right now?
That's where I'm from. They don't even know. They don't even know what a paparazzi is in Minnesota.
Well, now you've just done it. They'll be there now.
They'll be there.
So you're a free agent, and you don't know where you're going to end up, where you're going to sign. So wherever you sign, you would have to move to a new area, right?
That's where she's moving.
To Minnesota?
Yeah.
Wherever.
It's wherever.
I don't know. I don't
Like
know
wherever
yet,
he
but
signs. Like I think we'll always be bi-coastal. Like I'm from LA, I have a lot of work in LA. I'll move like back and forth wherever he plays. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
that's-
Well, I mean, I can't imagine the kind of life that you're living where, I mean, just, and the wedding, the chaos that was around such a huge wedding, but
It was so crazy. Like honestly, watching it back and editing the 4-hour wedding special, there is so much just personal stuff that was going on between him and Chloe and me and, you know, Courtney, and just so many things that watching it back, it brings back all those emotions.
you probably weren't really present for most of it. You
Yeah.
probably were kind of out of your head, right?
Yeah.
All right.
basically.
Well,
Just
I can't wait to see
happened
it on E, and I would imagine. Well, we'll talk about more when we come back. We have to take a break. We'll be right back. Now, let me ask you one question. If you had it to do all over again, even though it's going to be spectacular and people are going to love seeing it, it's a beautiful wedding. If you could get married again, what would you do differently?
Elope.
Yes.
Really?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I would say longer after party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, I would say longer after party, but I was so crazy for like an entire month. I don't know how wedding planners do this as their job every single day. I have such gained respect for my wedding planner, Sharon. I literally went crazy.
Yeah.
Like I wish either, I
I hung
don't
in
know.
there too.
It was like so stressful.
Well, I want to give you an opportunity because that was a spectacle and it was great for all of us. But it'd be nice to have something small and intimate. And I want to give you a chance to renew your vows in a private way. So let's walk over here, please.
Already?
I'm wearing white. How
Oh, wow.
If you'll just stand on these red marks, please.
Okay. You look like Abraham Lincoln.
Well, he was a very honest man. All right. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Prince. All right. We're gathered here today because we are the only 300 people who weren't invited to Kim and Chris's wedding. And now, in this mecca of daytime television, we reaffirm the bond of marriage between Chris Humphries and Kim Kardashian, all rights reserved, E-Television Productions. It's been 5 weeks since your wedding, which is a long time for reality TV stars, so it's time to renew your vows.
You've made it.
Chris, please repeat after me. I, Chris Humphries, take thee, Kim Kardashian.
I, Chris Humphries, take thee, Kim Kardashian.
All rights reserved, E-Television Productions.
All rights reserved, E-Television Productions.
To be my wife and co-star.
To be my wife and co-star.
I promise I will love you and honor you and keep up with you.
I promise I will love you, honor you, and keep up with you. Okay.
And to buy you a copy of Ellen's new book. Seriously, I'm kidding.
And to buy you 500 copies of Ellen's new book. Seriously, I'm kidding.
Available in bookstores and online.
In bookstores, online, or on her website.
Kim, repeat after me. I, Kim Kardashian.
I, Kim Kardashian.
All rights reserved, E-Television Productions.
All rights reserved, whatever.
Take thee, Chris, to be my husband and co-star.
Take thee, Chris, to be my husband and co-star.
To love and honor you.
To love and honor you.
Always put you first.
To always put you first.
Or at least above Chloe, but below Courtney.
I
I can live with that. I can live with that.
Right above Courtney. Under.
Since we married, so much has changed,
Since we've married, so much has changed,
especially with Facebook.
especially with Facebook.
Also, The Lion King is now in 3D.
Also, The Lion King is now in 3D, and we're taking Mason next week, FYI.
Don't ad
We'll
lib.
talk about that.
But I can honestly say
That
I love you more today than the first day I met you, twice as much as last month, slightly less than 2 days ago, but still on the whole more than I did last week.
Just an I love you. It'll be good.
I love you.
And now, by the authority given to me by Ryan Seacrest, I repronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Just kiss. Daytime. Congratulations! The two-part wedding special, Kim's Fairy Tale Wedding, the Kardashian event, are Sunday at 8 and Monday at 9 on E! We'll be right back.
Gotta make sure I'm all in.
What?
I know, appropriate.
Make sure you have it all situated. You tweeted out, you sent an Instagram, and you tweeted out right before you came here, you had a little malfunction with your dress.
I get this dress tailored, and it completely does not fit. It was so bad, so I had to figure out something last minute, and I'm all packed to go to Paris, and I have nothing, and so I just kind of put it together really quickly.
So you only had one choice for the show? Usually I would think that you have like 4 choices, and so you
know.
could go to plan B.
It's a good lesson. Next time I will.
Yeah.
I will. I don't know what happened.
So
but
you hadn't tried it on before? It was like a last-minute try-on?
I had a fitting last night, so they were tailoring it today, and I thought, oh, I'm good. I'll just, put it on right before. And something told me an hour before, just try it on.
Yep.
Tried it on, completely didn't fit. Like nothing that could have been fixed.
But you look beautiful. You didn't
Thank
need to
you.
worry about that. I haven't
Thank
seen
you.
you in 2 years.
Has it been that long?
Since you've been on the show.
A lot has changed.
Boy, a
in
lot
2
has
years.
changed. I know. Last time you were here, I was renewing your vows. You remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now you have a baby.
Yeah.
Can we just show a picture of that precious baby?
Aw.
I mean,
I was trying to bring some new photos for
I
you,
heard.
and they're on my phone, and I was trying to send them to your producer to get you some new photos of her. So
Because how old are those? Like a month old? Because they change every day, right?
she changes all the time. One day she'll look like Kanye, one day she'll look like me. It's so crazy, and her personality is so cute. She is really calm and really quiet.
You're lucky.
I know, I've been told that
How old is she now? I'm sorry?
She's 7 months yesterday.
Wow. Now, have you always wanted a child?
I always wanted about 6.
Really?
After having her,
You're
I
done?
would have 1,000,000,
Oh.
but the pregnancy, I wouldn't really wish that upon anyone.
Well,
Anyone.
then you can adopt.
I mean, I would go, it's all worth it in the end, so I would definitely suffer through that, but pregnancy was not a good experience for me.
Yeah.
At
I can't, women who say that it's a beautiful thing, I would think
They
you
are
feel...
lying.
Yeah.
They are lying to you, I'm telling you.
I think so.
Courtney said that, my mom said that. I was literally giving birth, and I looked at my mom and I said, I'm going to get you a medal. Like, you deserve everything for what, and my labor was easy, but just the whole pregnancy was so, I had, a few medical issues, so it was really tough, and I gained a lot of weight, but it was just, they are all lying to you, if anyone says
What is
it's
the worst
easy.
part about it? I mean, other than feeling like there's an alien inside of your body, that to me would feel like people like, oh, it just kicked. I'd be like, ah!
Yeah. It's just, I think it's a real head trip to try and, your body is going through so many changes that you can't even explain. And I remember Courtney gave me What to Expect When You're Expecting. And I sat there in bed reading it, hysterically crying. And I'm like, you made it so much worse. Like, I'm giving this back to you. I hope none of these changes happen to me. And it was really hard mentally on me, I think. And with a few physical problems that I was going through, it was just hard being in and out of the doctors and the hospital and stuff like that.
And then you're getting hounded constantly by paparazzi, so that's not easy. If your hormones are going crazy anyway, and then you've got, your life is a whirlwind.
I was actually really calm. My hormones weren't really going crazy. Well, I don't think, you might want to ask like Kanye or
Other
someone.
people?
But
Yeah.
I think I was pretty calm. I think with all of the medical issues, I had preeclampsia. That was really tough. So
I don't know preeclampsia. I don't know.
It is just a condition that you get when you're pregnant that it can be pretty harmful for the mom. So I had to deliver early. And, but I wouldn't take any of it back because I have the most adorable, sweetest baby in the world.
She's precious, and is Kanye a hands-on dad? Is he a good dad?
He is honestly the most amazing dad. He loves her so much. He just left to go out of town, so I send him a picture and video every day. And he's like, she grew up so much. And I'm like, babe, it's been one day.
Yeah.
You haven't seen her in a day. Not a lot has changed. But he really is a hands-on dad.
Diapers?
He's not a diaper kind of guy. And
No,
that's okay.
no, I don't mean does he wear them. I mean, does he change them?
He's not a diaper changing kind of guy.
No?
But he would, you know, if it's an emergency, he will. But I love that time. I know it sounds crazy, but I love my time with her when she's on the changing table. She tries to talk so much, and I really enjoy that bonding time when I'm with her.
That's just, I mean,
That's a
is
new
that one of the
pick,
new ones?
yeah.
Did they get one?
That was, we were in Utah skiing, and we were in this intense Monopoly game, and she just wanted to sit and watch the game with us. So he was giving her a little piggyback ride.
You're so lucky that when you say she's good and she's quiet, and so she sleeps through the night and stuff like that?
Sleeps through the night. So this was her yesterday. I was trying some bows on to send him a picture of her, because she doesn't wear a lot of bows, and my niece Penelope wears so many headbands. So I was trying all these bows on her, and she really liked them. So I think she's gonna start wearing some bows.
She is absolutely precious. Anyway, we'll take a break and more with Kim after this. We are back with the lovely Kim Kardashian, and Kanye was here not too long ago, and he was talking about the proposal that happened. And it's so funny that so many, I mean, your life is scrutinized in a way that I can't even imagine. How people were saying that you weren't surprised, that you knew he was going to propose to you because your manicure was a certain thing, and
Come on.
I know. I just heard that today.
I have the same manicure all the time.
I don't read any of that stuff, but before you came on the show, they were telling me that there's been all this, back and forth, like she wasn't surprised, she knew. But I mean, that
was probably one of the only times I've been surprised. I usually know everything, and I am actually so shocked that he kept that from me. And it was such a good secret. But he's also so passionate about birthdays. That's his thing. I mean, we were in Italy the birthday before, and that's when I got pregnant. I mean, birthdays, he knows how to throw a birthday party. So when we got there and we pull up and we're in this baseball field, honestly, that's something that Kanye would do just if he felt like it for one night, for, even if it wasn't my birthday. He's the most romantic guy I have ever met. He is better than any movie, like romantic novel. Like it's so amazing, and I truly was surprised. So I wasn't looking at my surroundings. I just thought he was taking me to a restaurant. Then, like, so quickly, he just covers my eyes and goes, okay, close your eyes. Don't open your eyes, don't open your eyes. But the whole time, he's totally normal and calm. So we get out, and then he makes me get out while he's still covering my eyes, and I could feel the ground was like grainy, like the field. And we get out, and I look up, and the lights go on. It's pitch black, and the lights go on in the stadium. And this orchestra starts playing one of my favorite songs. It's this Lana Del Rey song. And I thought, oh my God, for my birthday, he got Lana Del Rey to perform for me. This is amazing, how cool. And then the scoreboard lit up when they were done, and it said, please marry me, and he got on his knee. So I truly didn't know it was happening until he got on his knee. It was amazing.
Now, I forgot to mark it down on my calendar. When is the wedding? Because I know that you want me there. And I totally forgot. I think Kanye told me, he whispered it in my ear, and I don't remember what date he said.
It will be this summer.
I know, but the date. I can't remember the date.
Somewhere out of the country.
No,
On a
I know.
date. We haven't honestly picked a date yet.
I need to make plans. So.
We said when we were on our trip skiing this New Year's that we were going to pick the date and the location, and that hasn't happened. So we know we want it in the summertime, but we got to figure that out.
All right. Well, let me know soon, because I have to really make plans. I'm just going to be so busy. All right. We'll take a break. More with Kim after this. We're back with Kim Kardashian, and I know you can't talk about this legally. There was an altercation the other day with Kanye. You were at the chiropractor's, and there's nothing you can really
I
tell.
wish I could tell you what went on. I really do. But, legally I can't talk
Right.
about it. So.
All right. I'm not going to push that. So Kanye was here, and he was premiering his video that you starred in with him, and we showed it on the show.
I saw your Christmas card.
I was going to ask you.
I loved it.
Well, we were
I
so
loved it.
inspired. Portia and I looked at that, and I was like, well, now we have our Christmas card. So we put that together, and we sent it out. So I'm glad you got it.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Really cute.
All right. So you tweeted out you were looking for a new bikini, I heard. Did I hear that
Did
you
I
wanted
say
a new?
that?
So I heard you wanted.
Late night when I can't sleep, I tweet.
You said you wanted a new. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah.
You said
I
we make
want-
simple bikinis.
It's summer's coming.
Right.
I
know.
need new bikinis.
Okay, well then I'm gonna give you a new bikini because.
are?
Yeah, of course I am.
Yay.
All right. It's like a.
Oh my gosh, this is
All right, so that's for you.
I love it.
And then that's for
oh
Kanye.
my God, look at this. Look at
And then
that.
that's for North. So
Oh
she has
my
little
gosh.
sunglasses and a little bikini.
That is so cute.
Yeah. And
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So you'll wear that because you want to get married in the summer. So that's going to be your wedding bikini.
This is maybe what I'll get married in.
Wow.
Takes away the pressure. Of
What do you
the
mean,
gown.
maybe? What do you mean?
That is really
For
cute.
sure you're getting married in this, Kim.
He is a little uncomfortable with North wearing a bikini. I tried it once and it did not go over well.
What, he wants like a one piece?
It has to be a one piece.
Well, I think that's adorable too for a baby.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah.
that.
So we'll put some.
Take that away, Andy. That's
put
stupid.
some fabric.
Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in a little while.
having
Congratulations
me.
on being married and Kim Kardashian West. So when did you add the West right away after the wedding?
I did. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to, because like the other day we met our new neighbors and they asked me, what's your name? And I said, Kim, and they said, what's your last name?
What do you
I
mean?
said,
They didn't know who you were? Your neighbors?
They were a little
Where are you
older.
living?
They were a little older. And they said, what's your last name? And I said, Kardashian. And then Kanye was standing right behind me and like took a step up and was like, West? And I was like, oh yeah, Kardashian West. And then they were like, oh, we know who you are. That thing. But
It took those 3 stages for them to know who you are? What do you mean your new neighbors? I thought you still live with your mom.
I do. I do still live with my mom. It's
So who are the neighbors?
complicated. They are new neighbors to the new house that we just bought.
Oh, so
we
you-
haven't moved in yet, but we're moving in the next couple of months.
Okay. So
It's been almost
I
a
won't
year
ask
and a
where it is.
half.
I'm sure people will find out where it is because that has to be the hardest thing for you to find a place that you have privacy.
Yeah, we bought this other house and we've been renovating it. Pretty much tore it down.
The one in Bel Air.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got it before I was even pregnant. So once you have a baby, you realize there's so many different things that you need. So we
Bottles,
bought-
diapers, I know those things.
We are now kind of fixing that up as a fun project. And we bought another house that's a little bit more fitting for what we need. But in the meantime, we've been living with my mom. So I have a free babysitter.
Well, she must be happy to
whenever
have
I want.
her granddaughter.
Totally.
That must be really fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is a lot because y'all work together. Is she still your manager?
She is.
Okay, so you work together, you do the show together.
Yes.
And then when the cameras are gone, you're all still together.
Yes. So, I mean, like I said, I get the free babysitter, so I'm very thankful for that. But the lack of privacy is really hard. I will sometimes get a spray tan, and I couldn't.
No,
it wouldn't
you?
fit. It wouldn't fit in the bedroom, so I had to do it in her hall entry, and
Well, that sounds messy.
it's in a tent. You do it in a tent.
So you put a tent in her hallway?
Yeah, the spray tanner brings a tent and you go in the tent, but you're naked. So I'm doing it. I forgot that my little sisters, obviously live there. They walk in with all of their friends and I'm butt naked in her entry. So embarrassing.
Boys or girls?
Both. I was mortified but
That was the best day of those boys' lives. That was like, I mean, they're going over there hoping you're home, not just naked in the hallway going like that,
So I'm anxious to get my own privacy.
Yeah,
Have
I
privacy.
bet. Well, I hope, you're moving in soon?
Hopefully.
Are you doing construction?
No.
Good, because
No.
you'd never move in.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't even think about
So
that.
wait, let's talk about that precious baby of yours, because that is the most beautiful child. I've just
Thank
seen
you.
pictures, obviously,
Thank
but
you.
she is beautiful and adorable. And what is she talking? Is she walking?
She is so sweet and she's so polite. She says please and thank you. And she nods her head and she just goes, ta-ta. That's her thank you. And she says like a little P noise for please. She's
So
just
she's not
so
saying
sweet.
please and thank you at all. She's just
But
saying.
in my mind, it's please and thank you. But she knows if she wants something, she says her please, and then you give it to her, and then when she's done, she nods her head and says ta-ta.
Oh,
Like,
that's
thank you.
adorable.
She says daddy, dada, mama, bye. Blows kisses.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
So you're with her a lot. Kanye's on tour a lot.
Yeah.
And how do you keep connected when he's, because you don't want to travel with him that much, do you? Or
I
do
know,
you?
I love traveling with him.
You do?
We're actually together a lot, a lot, but when we're not, we're obsessed with talking on the phone. So our first conversation we ever had, we were on the phone for 8 hours, and we'll spend hours every day on the phone together.
You on the phone 8 hours.
Yeah.
How much of that was you talking?
It was actually equal. He can talk.
He can talk.
Yes.
He's a brilliant man. I'll say that. He's a brilliant man.
Yes.
And I really like Kanye a lot, but he does talk a lot. So 8 hours, I'm assuming 7 hours was him.
No, it's pretty equal.
Yeah. Okay, so you had that connection right away, obviously.
Yeah.
And so now you still love to talk on the phone that much.
Yeah, we can talk about anything and everything, and that's how we stay connected. It's just what works for us. I think when you have two people in a relationship that travel, you just have to figure out what works, and we make sure that we don't go too long without seeing each other. But he is going to a festival that he's in this weekend, and it's his aunt's wedding, and I have something work-wise that came up that I might not be able to go, and he's traveling with the baby himself, and it's just the anxiety. I'm trying to see what family member could go.
Wait, so he's never traveled with a baby by himself?
No.
And you don't trust him?
No.
But he
I'm
seems,
trying to.
But like, of course, he seems adorable with her. I've seen
Yes,
pictures.
yes,
I mean, he's
but it's
asleep a
one
lot.
thing
But I mean, the pictures I've seen, he's
Yeah.
sleeping. But
So it's gonna be hard.
but you have a nanny or somebody that's always
no,
with her?
she's gone. She's has like a couple weeks off. So when I'm not working, I like to kind of do it by myself.
Right.
And so I'm gonna try and find someone.
Good.
But
Good for you.
I've texted all of his friends that have kids, and I was like, will someone please go to this wedding with him? And how to, if she needs her diaper changed, like I need 3 guys to figure
Has
out
he
when.
changed a diaper?
He has, yeah.
So then he'll be okay.
I know, but it's hard. I'm gonna try and get out of this work thing so I can go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anxiety.
All right, let's take a break and more with Kim Kardashian West after this. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, and the selfies that you take and the outfits that you wear and you always have worn very revealing outfits.
Yeah.
And do you feel like that is something that because some people still wear them no matter what age they are because they're comfortable like that. Do you think you'll continue to always wear revealing outfits?
I think I will. I mean, not when I'm, in my 50s, but I think I want to dress age appropriate. But while I'm, still young-ish, I'm 33. I'm not getting any younger.
Well, that's
So-
still young. There's no ish on the 33.
So I want to, my boobs aren't getting any younger. Hopefully, I'll have more kids. So there's gravity you're fighting against. Why not? If it's now,
How many kids do you want to have?
Well, I just went to San Diego, and to give my pregnant sister a break, I took care of my niece, nephew, and my daughter to bathe them, all 3, feed them, get them in their pajamas, and down for bed. I was literally like crying. It was so hard. 3 kids. I don't know how my mom did it with 6. So it was really, really hard. So I'll go for 2. Maybe, but then again, I have so many siblings and I love it, and they're my best friends. I would want that for my kids. So I'm gonna do 2 and see how it is.
See how it goes?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll end up with 6.
I don't think 6. I don't think 6, but 3.
You might.
Maybe 4.
You might. So you're saying, but oh, you've gone. Okay, now you're at 4.
I go back and forth.
Yeah. All right. So, and does it bother you? Because we were talking during the break. Does it bother you to like worry about your weight and your body if you like dressing like that because it's a beautiful thing to be pregnant. It's a beautiful thing to have a baby.
It was not a beautiful thing with me. I think I told you that last time.
Yeah,
People are lying to you if they think. I mean, my sister Courtney looks so beautiful pregnant. She has the best pregnancy style. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. And I'm just dreading when I have to figure it out again.
So, yes, you didn't enjoy the pregnancy part, but you enjoyed the baby part.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a medically really tough, challenging pregnancy.
Right.
But it is so worth it. I'm so obsessed with my daughter. It's so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's precious. She's precious. And then you could form a little band or something if you get like 3 of them and do like a, don't you think? Because they'll be musical.
My daughter's really musical, actually.
Is she singing already?
She thinks she's singing. If a song comes on, she tries to sing. She hums and sings and taps everything and loves her dad's music and loves to be in the studio with him. It's really cute.
Now she listens to Kanye's music?
She does.
This is a little hardcore for a child, isn't it?
No, there's a beautiful song that he just wrote that'll be on his next album that will make you cry, and it's so sweet.
Oh, good.
So she
Maybe
loves
this will
that.
soften him a little bit. He'll do like nursery rhymes.
But he's really protective. I don't think he'll do nursery rhymes, but he's really protective. If there's, if we're in the studio, it's like if the guys are just cursing and stuff, he'll make sure no one says bad words and they don't play certain music, and he's really protective like that.
Good. Well, that's important. Let's talk about this app that you created. What a brilliant idea. And this is doing very well already, and it's projected to do even better. Tell people what the app is and what you do with it.
Yeah, it's called Kim Kardashian Hollywood, and it's a fun game that you can choose your character, and I'm your friend kind of coaching you through your journey in Hollywood and how to make it big, how to make it to the A-list. There's all different lists that you try to get up, and as you get to different levels, there's all the outfits that I've worn, and you can really, I get these text messages from my little sisters, or even Demi Lovato's picked this really cute character, and she's texting me like, you owe me dinner, because I've, been playing your game too much, and it's really fun that it's kind of surprised me how well it's done. You hope that everyone enjoys what you have to, put out, but it's done, extremely well, and I'm really thankful.
Extremely well. I mean, you've got your clothing line, you're a really smart businesswoman.
Thank
I
you.
mean, you really are doing really, really well.
Thank you.
You can, we'll tell you more about the app. It's the Kim Kardashian Hollywood app, and it's available for download at the App Store and Google Play. So yesterday I nominated you for the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yes.
And I understand you've done it before, but no one really believes you.
No, well, Sarah Jessica Parker and Olivier Rousting and Giuseppe Zanotti and Mira Duma, they've all nominated me. And I was in Mexico, and I did the most amazing ice bucket challenge on the beach. I was standing in the ocean right as the waves were going in this orange bikini with I put this oil all over me. It was gonna be amazing, and I did it, and the ice bucket, everything was so hot. My daughter was playing with my phone. I don't know how she got into the photos or the videos. She deleted it, and I was devastated because now no one believed me, and I was just so fed up that I mean, it's really freezing. If you do it, I mean, you did it.
I did it yesterday.
It is so cold.
Yes.
It's
and then it's refreshing right afterwards. so you'll do it, right?
I will do it again.
I'm pouring water on you at the end of the show.
I will do it again for you.
All right. Wonderful. All right. We'll be back. Always the duck face?
I love duck face.
Yeah. Well, it's
gets
very
a bad
flattering.
Rap, but I love it. It is.
Yeah. Okay. You're about to need another spray tan, and are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to take selfies of
As
me
we
doing
go.
it. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
This will be great. All
We
right.
have to
Let's see.
document
Let's
everything.
open it up.
Ah!
It's going to be cold.
I know.
All right. You sit there. All right. Such a good cause, though, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold
it's
on.
cold
hold on.
just to touch it. Oh, Kim, this is
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
of
I don't
water.
even want to see this happening to me.
Ready?
Yeah.
You're not taking a picture. You've got to take a picture.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I got a good one. I got a good one. Perfect
I
pause.
want to get Kim Kardashian thanks. It was great seeing you. You came. It was so nice. You and Kanye came to the party we had in New York for my Ed by Ellen clothing launch. Thanks for being there.
That was fun.
That was really sweet because it was a busy time for y'all there.
It was. New York actually gave me a lot of anxiety this trip.
Why is that?
I just felt like when we leave our apartment, there's no underground parking, so you go out and there's just so many people. And my daughter was in this princess vibe for the whole week that she really just only wanted to wear a princess costume. So some days I just had to let it go and take her to breakfast in a full purple princess costume. And it was just, there's the photo. That was every single day. So it just, I don't know, there was like a lot of people, maybe being pregnant, you have anxiety or whatever, but.
Are you pregnant? I had read that.
You know, I'm really grateful that I am, but it's like the most uncomfortable, disgusting feeling in the world.
Well, yeah. And this is a boy, right?
This is a boy.
So you have a girl and a boy, and that's enough.
You know, I have sisters. You know, when you do have the baby, though, and you see what a miracle it is, and the baby is just your whole life, you do forget about all of the torture you went through being pregnant.
Yeah.
So never say never. A psychic emailed me the other day and said, "You're gonna have twins in 2018." And I was like, lose my email. Like, don't, no, I'm not.
Do you know this psychic, or this is somebody just volunteering?
I do. It's a friend.
So do you, wow, that's right, 2 years before Kanye's president, right? So,
yes.
now, did you know that he was gonna announce his candidacy, or possible?
I did not. That was news to me.
So he'd never even said to you, maybe I want to run for president someday?
No, that wasn't a discussion in our household.
So maybe he's not serious. Is he serious?
No, he's serious.
He is?
And I believe he is serious, and I know that, if he puts his mind to something, he'll do his best, and he will, it's been fascinating just hearing all the conversations that's gone on since that announcement.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was planned, and I just didn't know about it, or if he, came up with that idea right then and there.
Well, he said he was high. He did it. He said that. He admitted that he had been smoking a little something.
That was a fun night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to,
Does he surprise you with stuff like that all the time? Like, I mean, I would think y'all talk a lot, that you'd know what's sort of on his mind. That's a big thing to announce that he would be president. And
that's a big thing to, not talk to your wife about. But I think it would be so much fun
to be in the White House.
Be in the White House.
Yeah. How would that be for you?
Well, I was joking with him. I was like, "You're gonna have to make it to a second term because he loves redecorating." So I was like, "You're gonna want to redo the whole White House, and we're not gonna be able to enjoy it. So we're gonna have to just go with the flow."
He would do a good job. He's got great taste.
He does.
He really does.
He really does.
He knows what he's talking about with furniture and design, and I would like to see him for that reason alone, just to redo the White House. So there will be little North, and then you haven't said the name of have you named the boy yet?
We haven't yet.
Not yet. I have
yet.
names.
You do?
I came up with some.
I start thinking at about 8 months, so
You're
have
about
a
8
month away.
Okay. Well, head.
Head west.
You could head west. You could do wild or the wild wild. Midwest. Tito. East meets. Yazito.
I do like the name Easton.
Easton is good.
East and West. I don't think my husband likes that name,
I like
but I do like it.
North and East and West.
Yeah. But I don't think we'll go another direction. It's definitely not South. Every time someone says South, I just
No, that's not a good
wanna roll
direction
my
anyway.
eyes. It's not a good direction. No.
That's not fair to him, because
No.
North is the highest point. That's why you named her North, right?
Absolutely.
So, but South is not fair.
Yes.
But I like East and North.
I do like Easton. I don't think Kanye likes Easton. I'm not sure, so.
All right. Well, it's your child. You're going. You should. So North, I saw her backstage. She's adorable.
Yes.
She's precious.
She showed you how to brush My Little Pony's hair.
Yeah, she has a little a pony that she's playing with. That's what she's into. Princesses and My Little Pony.
And lying.
she's a liar, right?
Yeah, we got into our first real fight over the weekend. I took her to San Diego to see my grandma. A car ride with 3 kids that are all need a nap and that skip their nap is like the worst car ride ever. So I finally bribed them all with a lollipop. They're into bribes and they're into lollipops. So after everyone had their lollipop, North ate her so fast and threw the stick and said, I never got my lollipop, Mom. And I said, you have lollipop all over the side of your face. You're lying to me. And I know I gave it to you and you ate it. And we got into this whole adult fight over her lying to me about eating a lollipop. And Chloe's like, you've got to let this go. Like, she's 2 years old, and you cannot fight with a 2-year-old over a lollipop.
Yes, you can.
So I did.
You nipped that in the bud right there. You can't let them start lying like that. Good for you for calling her out on that.
I did.
Lying about a lollipop.
I was firm.
So I mentioned you came to the party. So not only do I have the Ed by Ellen line, but I also teamed up with Gap. And so we have Gap Kids clothes with my Ed by Ellen line. And I wanted to give her a bunch of clothes because they're really, really cute.
Thank
so
you.
this is for North, and she
Oh
can
my
have
gosh, she will
all these
love these.
cute little clothes. And we got her
you.
something really special. This is custom. They don't sell this at the Gap yet, but this is a little bomber jacket.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
When he runs, Dad used.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But this is there. But they have the. She's gonna love the clothes. It's really cute. When we come back, we're gonna talk about Kim's newest family member, Caitlyn Jenner, and see what's going on with Caitlyn. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, and we were just talking about during the break. We're talking about Caitlyn, and it's interesting because Caitlyn, who was Bruce, and was your stepfather, and years ago, how old were you? You walked in and saw him in women's clothing.
Yeah, when I was about 21 years old, and maybe when I was about 11 years old, I overheard my dad and his friends talking about Bruce cross-dressing, and I always thought he was just being a hater, like, you know, the new husband, and he was jealous and made this up. So I totally let it go, and I didn't think about it again. And then when I walked in, I never would have even known that that was Bruce dressed up, but like a flash of my dad
Where
talking.
in the house? Like in
the garage. I
the
walked
garage.
in, the garage was open, and I walked up, and to go to my bedroom, I was living with my mom at the time. I seemed like I always moved back in with her for whatever reason. It was like for 6 months I had moved in, and she was out of town visiting my grandma, and so he forgot that I had moved in, I guess, and was dressing up, and it immediately clicked, like, that is Bruce dressed up, and that's what my dad would always say. And I just ran in, and I was like shaking and crying, and I packed a bag so quick, ran out the front door, and called Courtney. And I said, you have no idea what I just walked in on with Bruce. And she said, you just caught him cheating. And I said, I wish. I don't even know what to say. We didn't know what it meant. So we went home. I went to her house, spent the weekend, and we Googled Oprah episodes, and a story about a transgender came on, and it still didn't register that he was transgender. We just thought that I don't even think he considered himself transgender.
Because there are people who dress up, and that's just what they're into. Yeah. And has Caitlyn met? Well, North is so young. Has North met Caitlyn?
Yes, I brought North over for Mother's Day. And I said was it Father's Day? It was Father's Day. And I called and I said, you're really inviting us over for Father's Day? Are you expecting a gift? You're not double dipping here. Are you Mother's Day or Father's Day? Like, you get one gift.
And do you have any idea, because Caitlyn, if Caitlyn brings a man home and introduces as a boyfriend or a woman home, and I mean, because Bruce was only with women his whole life, so it makes sense that she'd be with a woman, but
I've asked Bruce this question. It's like, Bruce, when he was Bruce, so I'm not disrespecting Caitlyn by saying Bruce, but I've asked Bruce, were you, when the transition was about to happen, so does that mean you're a lesbian? And because you were with my mom for so many years and his ex-wives and whatever. And he said, no, I was a heterosexual male. And so I think I've asked recently, and I think the answer is just still, that's not where her mind wants to go. Mm-hmm. And everyone in life just deserves, no matter if we don't understand it, no matter if people think it's, this crazy concept, it's not really for us to judge. If that's how Caitlyn wants to live her life, then I support it, and I'm so happy for her, and I'll try to do whatever I can to make it an easy transition for the other family members.
It's how we should all feel about everybody.
Totally.
We should all support that way. That's beautiful. All right. We are going to take a break. We're going to come back and we're going to figure out why you don't like to wear clothes. We'll be right back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, and so you have over 80 million Twitter followers, Instagram. You're huge on social media, and you have what's the new? You have an online game with over 30 million downloads, right?
Yes, I have a game, Kim Kardashian Hollywood, that is so much fun to come up with all the content for, and I have a new app that is it goes along with my website, KimKardashianWest.com. I was actually live streaming in the back, and Ellen walked in, so everyone got to see that. But it's fun. I do makeup tutorials. I share so much, like from this book, it's like 10 years of selfies. So within those 10 years, I had 10 years of pictures that weren't selfies, and I share so much. I write journals. I share so many throwback photos, all the behind the scenes of everything that I do. A lot of, my daughter too, which I, have been a little bit more closed off on, but I'm kind of obsessed with her.
I'm in here. Thank you for including me.
Yes, you are.
But I mean, they're beautiful pictures. Some of them are some of them are very racy. like especially, well, the black pages, the center pages are the most racy.
I think it would be a lie to say that girls don't, not all girls, and I'm not, totally promoting this. I have taken sexy photos, and especially after I had my daughter and I was feeling like I got my body back and confident, I took a lot of pictures in bikinis and lingerie, so I did add some of those.
Yeah, there's like some look like you just were sending them, they were only supposed to go to Kanye.
Some.
So, and this is basically just sharing all the selfies that you've taken over the past 10 years.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's a riveting book about me.
Yes, yeah, called Selfish.
Called Selfish.
so
Kanye came up with that name.
Kanye came up with it?
He's like, doesn't that what selfie means, selfish? He was like, you should do a book, a coffee table book on selfies and call it Selfish.
It's a clever man.
Yep.
Just another income for you. I mean, seriously, like everything you touch, you're so successful. So for anybody who has anything to say about you, like, it's just jealousy because everything you do is so successful. You're on the cover of just about every magazine here. There's, this is obviously very, very, this what's happening. And then there was one picture that you were trying to go up the steps, I think, and somebody got a picture of you. You weren't even dressed or something.
You can show that on TV.
No, we can't. We can't show that on TV.
Are you gonna blur it?
Yeah.
You know what? I was so nervous because we were at a Motel 6. We rented it all out. That was at 3 or 4 in the morning with Stephen Klein, and we were just testing the lighting, and we were like, you know what? Let's stay all night long and just do this. No one's around, but right above those stairs was like a whole, freeway and streets. I was so scared someone would see, and that was so in the middle of the night that no one was there.
That's
and
amazing.
They had no idea what was going on or what we were doing. We just rented out the whole Motel 6.
I mean, you can't even see that it's a Motel 6. You could have done that in your backyard. Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go to a public place to do that, Kim? You could have just bought some stairs and put it in your backyard. So I know that you're the selfie queen, but we got you something so you could always look good because you have to find the right light, right? So we got you something, and I thought we'd take a selfie together.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh.
All right. So here
this is amazing. Do you want me to
hold on.
one?
No, I got it. I totally know what I'm doing. All right. So like this is hold on. Are we ready?
The lighting's not that good.
No, it's not.
No.
No.
What kind of face should we make?
One that's like it's not good lighting. We should take it. That's enough. I've got a book now. Yeah. All right. Here, you hold that. So we're supposed to hold fruit. See, apples and oranges, you guys, apples and oranges. All right. Well, We'll explain later. Okay, what we're doing.
Okay.
All right, here. You shouldn't have to hold
want-
that. All right, we'll be right back. Go to the app store to download Kim's new website and app, Kim Kardashian West. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West and Tracy Ellis Ross, and you're both famous moms, and you both have famous moms, and so we're going to ask you questions. Never have I ever forged my mom's signature.
No.
Oh, no. Oh, you have?
Of course.
Okay.
I've got it down.
Really?
Never have I ever caught my mom singing Diana Ross song in the shower.
Never.
No.
No.
Never.
I actually have.
Sure.
Have I
What was the
not
song?
only in the shower, but she did this whole video with her girlfriends with like their babies singing "Baby Love." Is that your mom's song?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did like a whole music video.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Never have I ever snuck someone into my bedroom without my mom knowing.
I mean, I've done nothing. I've had such a
Yeah.
boring life.
But I would say it was more Chloe.
Wait, you snuck Chloe into
No, no.
Chloe would do that
Oh,
all the time.
No, now she's just outing Chloe. She's got it's got nothing
That's
to do
not
with her.
fair, Kim.
But I'm sure I have.
Never have I ever lied about who my mom was.
Oh, I say my mom's Barbara Streisand all the time.
Never have I ever walked in on my mom with a guy.
Oh, God, I've never.
I've heard her from, I live with her, so I've heard her from downstairs, and that's just as bad
Oh
as
my
walking in.
God!
I like literally put the covers over
That's
my
horrible.
head, and so I guess I have.
That's horrible.
That is really,
it's
that's
crazy.
really awful.
Yeah, I'm sorry I asked that question.
I called all my sisters and put it on speaker and was like, what do I do?
Did
You put it on speaker?
Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't get a film crew there fast enough. I would have done that.
Very different life.
How
are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I love New York, guys.
They have more energy
Best
than
energy.
I mean, people are very excited to be here, and now they're more excited because you're here. Are you used to getting that kind of response where people just start crying when they see you?
I think when like it's the whole family, it's definitely really crazy.
Yeah. That must be, I didn't think of that, but when y'all are shooting and you're somewhere on location, because you vacation a lot together,
Yeah.
people must freak out when it's the entire family.
Yeah, but it's so fun because we love to meet everyone and
Yeah.
and see where they're from, and it's cute.
Yeah, well, it is cute.
It's cute.
Y'all are cute.
It's like not that serious. We're like, hey, like don't cry. It's just us. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, it's a big deal. Hey, I want to talk to you about the Paris incident because I know you did an episode on the show about
Yeah.
it, and I haven't spoken to you since then. I've had your
Yeah.
family members on, but I think that I don't know that everybody understands how horrific that experience must have been for you.
Yeah, I mean, I know this sounds crazy, but I know that was meant to happen to me. I like don't want to start crying, but like I feel like that was so meant to happen to me. Like I'm such a different person, and like just don't want to start crying anymore. But yeah,
You can cry. I mean,
it was meant to happen to me. Like the things, I really feel like things happen in your life to teach you things. And this was like, I'm
Yep.
just, thanks. Like, I was, you know, it was probably no secret. You see it on the show and it's being flashy. Like I was definitely materialistic before. And not that there's anything bad with having things and working hard to get those things. And I'm really proud of, you know, everyone around me that's successful, but like I'm so happy that my kids get this me and that this is who I'm raising my kids, because I just don't care about that stuff anymore.
really?
You know, I really don't. And I mean, you know, like I said, everyone gets so excited. Yeah, you know, when they get things or you know, of course, when you get engaged, you're gonna show off your ring. You know, people, if they get a new car, I don't care what kind it is, you get so proud and you get so happy and you show that off on social media. But it's not worth it. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care to show off
like the way that I used to, even though there's nothing, truly, like it's okay if you're proud of that, you know, and you work so hard and you get something, it's just not who I am anymore.
So you were, because you were showing these diamonds, because you were in Paris, you
Yeah.
showed off what you had.
Yeah.
And you think that that attracted those guys, and they said, she has all this in her apartment.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to understand, so, because I can't imagine you were alone.
Yeah.
And it's, what time is this?
It was about almost like 2:30 in the morning, but what was crazy is meeting with my attorneys and knowing the information that I know now. They had been following me for 2 years, and they had been hearing interviews that I did, getting excited about this jewelry or this jewelry and saying that it's, you know, real. And it's not to say that I'll never wear jewelry again or anything like that. I truly don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable. I truly don't know if I'd ever wear real jewelry again. You know, just my whole life has changed as far as like how I travel and what, you know, security. I never thought that I needed security staying outside my door, even though I had a lot of jewelry. And if you think about it, yeah, I should have had a security guard outside my door 24/7 when I'm traveling, and I didn't. Now I have several, you know, just for me to be able to sleep at night.
But how did they get in the door was locked, right?
Yes, the door was locked. I didn't answer the door. They held a gun up to the concierge that was downstairs and said, let us up to, where's the rapper's wife? And
How
then,
dare them not know your name?
and yeah,
All right, so let us up to the
so
rapper's wife.
yeah, they let him up to the room and he opened the door for them. Handcuffed, but opened the door.
So he must have called the police right away once, or did they probably held on to him so he wouldn't call the police?
They had like handcuffed him and tied him up in the stairwell so he couldn't. So,
Okay, so
when they
then-
left, I
Were you awake or were you asleep?
I was just about to fall asleep, but I was awake.
So you heard people in there.
I heard people running up the stairs, and I thought it was my sister and my friend drunk coming home, and I was calling out for them, like, 'cause I was debated going out, not going out, going like all night, and then finally I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay in and pack. And one of my high school friends, who's a stylist that came with us on that trip, she was downstairs in a bedroom, and they didn't know that she was there with us. So she heard what was going on, and she heard me screaming, and so she called my sister and my security.
But okay, but let's get they're with you.
Yeah.
They have a gun. Mm-hmm. Are you hysterically crying? Are you like what? How do you react in a situation like that?
Well, automatically, your stomach drops. It's a feeling you can't even explain, and I knew that was it for me. Like
You thought you were gonna die.
100%, 100%. I said a prayer. I'm like, I know I'm going to heaven. I hope my kids are okay. My husband. I don't want to cry. You're making me cry. But it does happen really fast. It was a good 7 or 8 minutes of torture, but when I look back and I analyze it, I'm like, okay, they weren't really aggressive. Like, it could have been way worse. So I don't want to sound, like I'm not grateful. Like I'm out, I'm home, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm such a better person. It's okay. Like, let's
Yeah.
move on.
Man. All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back with Kim. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, the new and improved Kim Kardashian West.
Yes.
I have to say, and I really mean that. There's a different energy about you. I've known you a little bit off and on, and I know you enough to know that you seem different, and I'm really happy for you because that's the only good thing that can ever come out of a horrible situation is to learn a lesson from it, and whatever that
Totally.
lesson is, and you learned a lesson.
I'm okay with that. I
Yeah.
learned, and I'm okay. I know it sounds crazy. I'm happy it happened to me.
Yeah,
I
that's the best
truly
thing
am.
that can happen when you.
And I know my soul. The second it happened, I remember calling, one sister, and we all got on speakerphone, and we were all conference calling just to, make sure everything was cool, and they heard I was okay. And I said to them, I was like, you guys, I am so glad that this happened to me instead of one of you, because you would be effed up for the rest of your life. My soul can handle it.
Yeah. You're
so
tough.
I can handle it.
You are.
I think.
You're a tough girl. And Saint,
Yes.
you have a new one now.
Yes.
And how is Saint?
He's my twin. He's literally my twin personality.
He's so, I don't want to be like, I'm so sweet, but he's so sweet.
You are so sweet. I know you. You're very sweet.
And he's just like such a good boy, like such a good person.
He is. He doesn't cry or fuss or anything?
No, he's so, I mean, like North just beats him up all day long, and he so doesn't cry.
In what way does she beat him up?
She's just awful. It's like, she is so jealous, and I thought it was a phase. It's not going away. She just says boys aren't allowed in her room. Like when she's gone at school, I'm like, it's time, let's go in her room. Let's do whatever you want, go crazy. She's just so jealous. I can't hold him. I have to stop breastfeeding him. I mean, when I was breastfeeding him, she was so jealous. I had to get a little milk box and put it in the other bra with a straw. So she would drink and he would drink. I mean, she's so jealous.
That's so sweet of you to think to do that. That's awesome that you would do that.
Crazy.
I mean,
the things you do.
She would think that there's something different with a straw than a. But you know, maybe she's not that bright. No.
She's really, really smart, actually. Like she knows how to outsmart us, or she thinks she does. But she is Kanye's twin. Same personality.
Really?
Says the same wild things. Like those two.
So them talking together is quite something, I bet.
Oh, I mean.
Like, what does she say? What
I
wild
can't even
things?
think. I mean, she'll just sit looking at me, like here, and be like, Mommy, I don't like Ellen. Or whoever it is,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm just like, no. You know, and she's just like, why, Mom? I'm being honest. And I was like, okay.
Wow, that's a shame.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna talk about Kanye's about to turn 40, and he does these outrageous, huge things for you. You've got to feel pressure, so we need to figure
do.
something out for him. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, and we were just talking about the family and Caitlyn during the break.
My heart breaks for my mom, you know, because I feel like she's been through so much. And she's promoting this book and she's saying all these things, and it's just, I don't think it's necessary, you know? And I just feel like it's unfair, things aren't truthful.
That Caitlyn is not being honest.
No, not with certain things about my mom and, or other things. I mean, I feel like it's taken her a really long time to be honest with herself, so I don't expect her to be honest, about my mom now, but it's just so hurtful. Like, I wish her all the success in the world, but not at our expense.
Does anyone in the family have a relationship with her right now?
Yeah, I mean, Kendall and Kylie, that's their dad, you know? And I think my mom's been so respectful for so long and always wanting Caitlyn around and always wanting to have a great relationship with Caitlyn. Mm-hmm. But I think, for the Kardashians, which she doesn't like to say that word because, or she said that in her book on Diane Sawyer, she purposely never said our name.
But you were so accepting, and you were the one who was trying to get everybody in the family to understand it, and now you don't have a relationship at all with her.
I haven't talked to her in a couple weeks, and I'll always love her. That was my stepdad for so many years. She taught me about character and so much growing up. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like I don't respect the character that she's showing now. And but like I said, I'll still always have a major love for her, for who she was in my life. I'm really sentimental. I think my mom's that way, and I'll never say, it's still kind of Kylie's dad, so I want to be respectful, but I just feel like there's no need for a book. Tell your story. Right. But just don't bash other people. Yeah. I just think it's not tasteful.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Kanye's turning 40, and
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I have no idea.
It's this summer, right?
It's this summer. He's turning 40, and he does the most amazing, romantic, over-the-top, crazy, wild things that you would never even imagine for me. So the pressure is so on. I think I have an idea, but I don't really want to say.
Well, you can't.
I can't.
But it better be big, though.
But
because
it's I think I still want it to be intimate, maybe still small, not too, Not too crazy.
Okay.
Not too overwhelming just
Okay.
yet.
I'm going to say that's a bad idea. He's going to want something big. He's going to want something like, I mean, you know.
Any ideas?
You could have the whole family and him on the show, and we give you the entire hour to honor him on our show for the entire hour.
Okay. I gotta think of
He can play
something.
music. He can play music. He can talk about, you know, whatever he wants. He and North can sit and have a conversation. All right, we have to talk about these lip. What are they?
Lipsticks.
Liquid lipsticks.
Yes.
And they are from Kylie and yourself, right?
Yes, Kylie has her Kylie Cosmetics. She's such a boss. It's so amazing to see. And I collaborated with her. And she does all these different colors. I know Chloe did a collaboration with her and did, you know, the bolder, brighter colors that she did. I only wear nudes.
Let me see
throughout
which
the
nude
years.
this is. Which one is this? Kiki?
Let's see. No, this one is, yeah, Kiki.
Oh, see? I knew.
Yes! Amazing. It's like a pinkier nude. And it's sold out in just minutes, so we're restocking this Friday.
Well, now with this,
Blend.
you better order more, because now
Blend.
I'm selling it like crazy. Look at that. I don't even know what that looks like. I can't tell, but it sure does feel good.
It's like a velvety, creamy. Kylie, her
Yep.
lip kits are really matte, so this is a little more creamy.
I love this, and congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
You can get Kim's new collection at KylieCosmetics.com, and thank you so much for being here. I love having you here.
Thank you for having me. In the world.
In the
Pressure.
world, I know, but it's the truth. You are the most famous person in the world. Have you ever gone anywhere in the world that people didn't know who you were? Was there any place that you've ever gone that someone didn't know?
God, I
See?
wish you prepped me for this. I bet I have a good answer, but
No.
I can't think of it,
You
honestly.
probably haven't. That's why. You don't
Yeah.
have an answer because there's
Not
no
in a
place
while.
you've been.
Not in a while.
Now, can you even like disguise yourself or anything? Do you try to disguise yourself?
No. But what was so, when I saw my mom do that thing in the grocery store,
Right.
what I really asked for my birthday, you guys, this sounds so crazy and this might be really bratty and unrelatable, so I'm sorry. But I said, can someone just rent out Ralph's for me for 1 hour? I just want to go to Ralph's with my kid in the cart and go through every aisle, which is like no one else. And I haven't been to a grocery store in years.
By the way,
I was so jealous.
That it's not relatable because everyone does go to the but I understand that because if you went to everyone would stop you for a selfie and you wouldn't be able to do that. So I know people rent out places all the time. I'm sure you could. You'd have to go at like
Call
2 in the
Ralph's.
morning or something.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I'll wake up my kids.
So you miss going to the grocery store.
Yeah, that's my biggest miss. Yeah.
Like you really enjoy shopping.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For groceries or anything in particular?
I think everything, but I just miss the groceries, like filling up your house with the groceries. That's
Right.
When I had my apartment, that was so much fun. I'd have to run to the grocery store. It sounds so stupid and
No, it doesn't
unrelatable.
sound stupid because there are things that you don't get to do anymore when you're famous, and that is something that you're not able to do.
Maybe I'll put on a disguise and try to go.
You know what? If you do it, can we be part of it?
Yes.
Can I send you there?
Yes.
Like
as
we
long
did
as I don't have to talk to
no,
people like
no,
that.
I won't put anything in your ear.
Okay.
I'll just watch you.
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
You could be, okay, let's dress up and let's go to the grocery store.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I'm
could be
down.
Carla Kardashian, and I'll get all the attention.
Yes,
People will see
yes.
it's Carla Kardashian; they won't even notice you.
Perfect,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. By the way, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You look fantastic. You really do.
Thank you.
And to think you're having a baby anytime. I mean, you look.
Well, I'm not pregnant.
You're not.
but, yeah.
No. Someone else is pregnant, so you'll have a
Yes.
child soon.
Soon, yes.
Yes. And
Very soon.
how are the other two thinking about this new addition to like Saint and North? How are they feeling?
Yeah, well, I don't know if my son gets it yet, especially since I don't have the belly. It is a different experience. So I said to my sisters, I was like, would I be really creepy if I just had someone dress up like a big stork and drop the baby off at the front door and like have to explain that? Like, isn't that what we heard when we were growing up? That storks
Yes, you're going to
drop
mess
off?
him up really bad. No. Don't do that. I don't know why
Yeah.
people say that because that's just ridiculous.
I know.
And then your son is going to be like, yeah, well, in our family, a stork comes. Like, because they're already growing up different, and then they're
Yeah.
going to really think that, you
Yeah.
know, just because it's y'all, a stork does bring a baby.
Yeah. My daughter thinks she's really tricky. We had a baby shower over the weekend, and I thought, you know what, I really do want to have a baby shower because I want her to feel that something's coming and for her to really understand it. So people brought toys and gifts, and she was opening them all up the next day, and she said, Mom, you know, since baby sister's not here, I think I need all of her toys in my room, and I'll play with them and just make sure they're all okay for baby sister. And I'm like, okay.
She's the toy tester, and you just
Yeah.
told us it's a girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yes.
It's a girl.
It is, yeah. North is finally, she's really excited about that.
I bet, to have a sister. She's not happy having a brother?
That was a little trickier.
Okay.
So
now she has a sister.
She's so excited. Let's see if it lasts. I don't know. I've
Yeah.
tried to explain to her, okay, 4 in the morning, when you come in my room, I have to be with baby sister. I have to feed her. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Is that her name, baby sister? Because, do you have a name yet?
We don't have a name. And at the baby shower, I was like, I don't want to play any baby games, measuring the belly. None of that'll work for this time around. I just want everyone to write a name on a little tile and see if there's something that sticks. We're freaking out. We have no name.
And did anything stick?
Nothing yet.
Okay, you know I have a baby name generator, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I have a celebrity baby name generator, and I have a couple of names that I picked out. They're in there.
Okay.
And we'll just spin it, and we'll see.
I'm excited about this.
All right. All right, so we know the last name is West. Spin it right now, and Lip Kit.
Oh.
Lip Kit West.
Kylie would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and it helps promote.
Yeah.
You know, Lip Kit.
Yeah.
Hey, little Lip Kit. Okay, we'll try another one. Go. And West.
West.
I like West.
Yeah.
No?
You'll definitely know how to spell your first and last name
Yes.
more easily.
And it
Yeah.
works both ways. When they want you to put your last name first,
Yeah.
you know, you don't have to be smart.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one. Star West.
You know what's so funny? I'm not going to name her Star, but my daughter picks that name all the time.
Really?
So she got a toy, and it's a llama, and she likes to name the toys. Baby sister got the toy that she took. And I said, okay, well, what do you want to name the llama? And she said Star West. So she names everything Star West.
That's a good name. You
I'm not
dismiss it.
vibing on it.
You won't.
No,
I'm going to try one more.
not vibing on
All right, I'm going to give you another one.
it. Pop West.
No.
Not for me.
Okay. Okay.
It's so hard.
It
And I
is?
do like different names, but like short, easy to spell, one syllable. That's kind of my vibe.
Well, and because I know you didn't name, even though I know Kanye doesn't admit this, but Saint was that was my suggestion.
It was?
He never told you that?
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
Really?
Yes. So, yes.
So you named Saint.
I did, but he won't admit it. So
Okay.
Portia and I wish I had the text to show you. I always erase my text. So we
do
were
I.
we were texting with Kanye. It was Portia and I were in the car, and Kanye kept saying, thinking of names and all, and we were giving him tons. But Portia said it wasn't Saint. It was Saint something. It's like an Australian name. It's something like Saint. And he wrote back Saint. That's it. And we were like, you're welcome. And then.
Was it after we had the baby? Because I remember
No.
it was like 4 days after, and I was like, okay, we're leaving the hospital soon. We have to name the baby.
It was
Like,
before
it's-
you gave birth, and we came up with Saint. And,
Okay.
and he's never admitted it. He just won't take credit.
Well, we have it on camera. I'm gonna write it in his
Yeah.
baby book that you and Portia named.
He knows.
him.
He'll tell you about.
Okay.
Tell him we were texting when we were in the car.
Okay.
Now, what if you name it like it's baby number 3? So what about 3 West?
3. Trey West.
There's that Trey West.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take a minute.
You are so difficult. I'm trying to help you. All right, we'll take a break, and I'll keep thinking of names.
Okay. If anyone has a name, shout it out.
Right now, shout it out.
Kimberly. L.
L. That's a good one. L West.
L.
L. E-L-L-E. All right, we'll take a break. Yours aren't as good as mine. We'll take a break. We're back. With Kim Kardashian, who has just told us the baby's name will be Elle West, which is wonderful. And that's
For Ellen.
Yep. I mean, Elle for sure. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not really technically Ellen, but it's close. So I guess you saw that your sister Karla Kardashian is pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's exciting.
So exciting.
Yeah, it was really. It was.
I love that she went blonde.
It was a surprise to me too. Well, I try to follow whatever you do. So whenever you change, I change. Now. And then I said that they were both pregnant, but then they told me they weren't. But you do have several sisters who are pregnant.
All right, I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
This is how we work in the family.
Okay.
When there are lots of rumors, we have these family group chats, and we threaten each other's lives if we speak for the other one. Mm-hmm. So.
Right.
For the safety of my life.
How come I'm not in these family group chats? Why am I not a part of that? I'm Karla.
I'll ask them. I'll see if we can add you to
Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
So we...
so you don't speak for other people?
Yeah, we just decided there's so much that goes on that we respect each other's right to speak for themselves. So I will speak about myself.
Right.
And hopefully they can come on and address whatever rumors you might have.
Right. Well, I'm waiting for them to come on. Yeah. Whenever they want to come on, they can maybe tomorrow.
Okay, I'll group chat them and see if they're available.
When
tomorrow.
is the group chat? I'll be in it.
As soon as the show's done.
All right. Let's talk about this. So your mom was on, and I hugged her, and I said, "Oh my God, you smell great." And it turns out that it's actually your new perfume.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
It smells so good.
Thank you.
And it's a beautiful bottle, too.
This
is beautiful.
A healing crystal, and I was really inspired by healing crystals when, after my Paris situation, all my friends would come over and they'd bring me healing crystals, and I didn't really know anything about them. And so I started to really learn. It's not just like an LA thing. I know a lot of people in LA love crystals, but I started to really get into the meaning and the whole spirit and energy behind it. And so I thought, wow, this would look like a beautiful perfume bottle. Mm-hmm. And I was already working on the scent, and I love when it all comes together and I find a bottle and a meaning. And so it's about calmness and healing and good energy.
And it smells like gardenia, which I love.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite scents.
Gardenia
It
and
smells
tuberose.
so good. I'm telling you, I have to, sometimes people are on with their perfumes, I'm like, oh, it's nice, and it's not. But this really is. It smells so good, and I love gardenia. So everyone in the audience is getting a bottle. All right, so it's 5-second rule. It's very easy. Basically, Twitch is going to ask a category, and I'll have to name 3 things in 5 seconds, and then hit this after I say it, so we can see how many seconds. Okay, ready? I'll start.
Okay, Ellen, name 3 things you do in a bar.
You drink, you dance, and you talk.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Kim.
Yes.
Name your 3 favorite body parts.
My stomach, my lips, my nose.
Ellen, name 3 things famous people shouldn't do.
You shouldn't do drugs, you shouldn't get arrested, and you shouldn't yell at people.
Nice.
That's close.
Okay. Kim, name 3 reality shows that you watch.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Close your vent body.
Keeping
Out of time.
I cannot believe that. You know what? I was trying to think of spin-offs, and then I didn't want to name those people in spin-offs, and so I was like, ah!
Anyway, I'm winning.
Okay. Ellen, name 3 nicknames for Portia.
Thing, love, baby.
Thing.
I gotta redeem myself here.
Okay. Kim, name 3 things you shouldn't call Kanye.
Ass, idiot, stupid.
Good. I would say the same thing.
Okay, Ellen, name 3 things you shouldn't call one of your guests.
Boring, dull, stupid.
All right, Kim, name 3 things that make you laugh.
Kanye North Saint.
Nice. Okay. Ellen, name 3 terms for hooking up.
Getting down with it, hitting it hard, doing the dirty.
Hitting it hard. Hitting it hard.
I have never said any of those in my life. Hitting it hard. Baby, you ready to hit it hard?
That's funny.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Kim, name 3 things you do when no one's looking.
Take selfies, pose naked, look in the mirror. Well, I do those when people are looking,
I know.
so.
There's nothing that you do when we're not looking.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
You're
Ellen.
beating
still
me.
winning.
Name 3 things. Name 3 things you yell when you stub your toe.
Damn!
I would too.
Yeah.
Okay, Kim. Name 3 people you think are hot.
Kanye, Ellen, and Portia.
Ah!
Nice. Ellen, name 3 things you wash in the shower.
My body, my dog, and clothes. Just to save time. Sometimes I don't want to put a load in, so I'll just take it.
Okay, Kim. Name 3 things you're really good at that no one knows.
Cooking, smelling cavities, and numbers, anything with numbers. I think I got that.
Anything with numbers?
I used to you could say any number, credit card number, any really long number, and I used to be able to memorize it. If you said it once, I would know like 30
9,
numbers.
20, 4,
I'm not
3.
good anymore.
All right.
After kids, that like went away.
Oh, it went away?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
You lost your talent after children?
Yes.
That's terrible. All right, and you smell cavities. I know that because I saw the show. Because
Yeah.
you could smell his.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
that's a bad thing. That's
I
a.
even give someone a hug, I can automatically tell if they have a cavity. And it's like a struggle in my mind if I should tell them or not.
You should tell them. And what a horrible gift to have.
I know, it's so weird. It's
To
just
smell.
so weird.
How close do you have to be? Like
Just like a hug.
A hug.
Or if I'm like sitting
Hug.
like this.
See if he
I just
has any.
got-
If
Hug
I'm
him.
like
I just got
this,
so insecure right now.
Hug him. See if he has a cavity.
I don't smell one.
Okay. Good.
I don't smell one.
Good. Thank God.
Good. Okay.
All right. Good. You can
I'm
really
always
smell
on
them.
point,
But
yeah.
you should always be honest and tell people because it gets worse if they don't take care of it. Let's
Yeah.
continue with the game.
Okay.
Okay.
One more.
Ellen, what are 3 ways to decorate your house for the holidays?
Oh, well, Ed by Ellen, attire, of course, and candy canes and garland. All right. One more. We'll end it with Kim.
Okay, Kim.
Okay.
Name your 3 favorite sisters.
Chloe, Kendall, and Kylie.
That's a shame for the others. Okay. You can
I
get
should've
Kim's
said
new
Carla.
fragrance at kkwfragrance.com. It smells delicious, you guys. We'll be right back. They didn't know you were going to be here.
Really?
Yeah. They had no idea.
I've been in the back for hours.
Yeah.
Get ready.
You've been hanging out back there, and I was
Yeah.
like, you're going to be happy when you see who's coming out. Yeah.
Aw,
So it's good to see you again.
You too.
Last time I saw you, Chicago was not here.
She was not.
She was still in the surrogate's belly.
belly.
And you were worried about what that was going to be like because
Yes.
you know you'd never done it that way
I
before.
didn't know anyone that's done it like that before. It was really scary.
And what was it like in the delivery room?
It was honestly, anyone that has ever been considering surrogacy, I always said, kind of wait till I'm done. I want to see what this birthing experience is like. The best experience. The moment she was getting the epidural, I was like, thank God this is not me. It was so easy. She's so amazing. I've become good friends with her.
The surrogate.
She's so sweet. Her family's great. It was such an easy experience. I mean, my deliveries were really bad, always, surgeries afterwards and crazy, scary things. And it was just such a breeze. And when the baby came out, it was like I made Courtney be in the room. We had a connecting room, and Kanye was in there playing Connect 4 with his friends and not really paying attention. And I was like, Courtney, I need you to be here with me because if there's a medical something, I need you,
she just, it's your sister.
Right.
You need a support system. So it was great. I mean, it was so easy. And the second she came out, any fear that I had of, will I not have this connection? Will she not look like me? All of that goes out the door. And instantly, she's ours.
Yeah.
It was
I knew
such
it
a
would.
good
I
feeling.
knew you were worried about that, and I thought, there's no. First of all, look at that.
She's such a cutie. She really is such a cutie. As soon as she came out, I kind of stood on this end of the surrogate. I didn't really want to see too much of what was going on, but enough to be there and support her. And
Right.
So I was kind of behind her shoulder. And the second the baby came out, her whole body wasn't even out, just like up to her waist. And she put her arms out like this, and she was like, I'm here. It was so cute.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
So her name is Chicago.
Yes.
But you told me that you wanted a one syllable. When I was pitching names, you said you wanted one syllable.
And I did.
Right. So Chicago is not one syllable.
Yeah, it kind of messes with me, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the one syllable thing. But
Did you have a name picked out?
it was between, we were gonna name her Joe, because my grandma married Joe. So we were gonna go with Joe, or we were gonna go with Grace. And then it was Chicago.
But what?
We ended up with Chicago.
So, but because Kanye wanted Chicago? Because he's from there?
I don't even know how the name, I mean, obviously, because he's from Chicago, but that is a place that made him and a place that he remembers his family from. He really wanted his mother's name. And I love that name too. I just wasn't sure if it's so much to live up to.
What was his mom's name?
Donda. That wasn't in the one syllable either, but I just felt like Chicago was cool and different, and
It is cool and different.
yeah.
So you
So
can
we went
still
with
kind of
that.
narrow it down to.
So we call her Shy.
You do call her Shy.
Yeah, we call her Shy. So it's like North, Saint, and Shy.
So she
So
is.
one syllable.
So and did he stop playing Connect Four at some point, or? I love that game, by the way. I love Connect
It's
Four.
his favorite game.
It's mine.
He's
One of mine.
the best at it.
Is he?
I'm so bad at it. I'm really good at games, despite what you've heard. So we'll talk about that later.
All right,
I'm sure.
all right.
Because I have to talk to you about.
And I would
what's
like to play
Harvard said
games
about
with
me.
you so you can prove it to me, because I love
Yes.
playing games, as you know.
Yes,
But we'll talk
it's
about that
so
later.
good.
I know what you're talking about. And North is a good big sister. You were worried about that too. You didn't think she would share so well.
She's better.
Then when?
She's better than she was with Saint. I mean, it was a shocking moment yesterday. She literally had a can of popcorn and was like, Saint, do you want some? And I was like, what? You don't understand. She does not share with Saint. She does not hardly talk to Saint. So that was such a big moment in my household yesterday.
Well, sure.
But yes,
Was Saint shocked by that too?
he wasn't actually. I was shocked he wasn't shocked. Yeah.
There were two shocks in a row.
Yeah.
Wow. A shock followed by a shock. I'm going to say I'm shocked right now, and then I think the audience is going to be shocked, because I heard in the meeting that Saint is, how old is Saint? 2?
2.
Okay.
Just turned 2.
Saint can spell the word gargantuan.
Yes, he can.
Well, I don't
Ish.
believe you. And none of us believe you.
No, I swear. First of all, I've never seen a child speak the way he speaks. He has such amazing vocabulary. And I know it's like such a Kanye thing to say, like, oh, my kid's a genius. But like, if I'm saying it, then it's like real,
Right.
you know?
Right.
So if you ask him, Saint, how do you spell your name? He'll say SAINTWEST. Like, he fully knows
Wow.
how to spell. Gargantuan it was there, and there was the letters, and he put them in place. So he didn't actually say, gee, I don't even know how to spell it myself. But, like, he didn't.
And who's helping him with like words like gargantuan?
I was.
You were. So
Yes.
the word gargantuan was there, and then he put
Came
the
up.
letters.
Yes, and he matched all the letters to gargantuan.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, I was very impressed. I
Right.
was shocked.
So you're saying he's smarter than North?
North can do it too. Not at that age. Yeah.
Well, she can now, yes.
He's nicer than North. I will say that.
Yes,
He loves his little sister. He's so sweet with her. I always have to watch out for him. He smothers her, and he has this really big hair, so he just jumps in her crib. Like, that was like a sweet moment, but usually it's like his big hair is all over her face, and I I get worried
Look
for
how
them.
precious. Yeah, his hair is adorable. I love
But
his hair.
they're so sweet.
All right, we're going to take a break. More with Kim after this. We're back with Kim Kardashian West. All right, let's talk about what's going on. Boy, oh boy. So Khloe, poor Khloe. I mean, I think
Poor Khloe.
everybody was heartbroken for her. I mean, literally days before she gives birth, her boyfriend is seen on video cheating, and so you have opinions about that?
Like, I don't even know how to describe it besides it's just so up. Like,
Yeah.
like it's,
Yeah. It is so up.
you know? Sorry, we're on
So,
daytime TV, but
Did you like him up until then? Did you like him?
you know, I feel like Khloe always like dives into relationships and puts her whole heart into everything. I mean, she moved there, and I've seen her be in a really tough situation before in her last relationship.
Right.
And so I think just the family gets so emotionally invested in whoever each other is with. Like, we treat them like family, and we, you know, give them like our whole soul. Like, we treat them like they're a family member. So we really were rooting for Khloe, and we still are. You know, she's so strong, and she's doing the best that she can. It's a really sad situation all over. I kind of made this rule with my brother: if there's a baby involved, I'm not gonna talk. I'm gonna like keep it cute and keep it classy and not talk too bad. Well, I'm gonna try not to say anything so negative, because one day True is gonna see this, and you know, it's so messed up. So I could just be supportive for Khloe.
Right.
She's just really focused on the baby, and she's an amazing mom already. In the few days that she's been a mom, she's the best mom.
She's wanted this for so long and worked so hard, and finally, so I'm happy that she has a beautiful baby that she loves and she's happy. Are they together? Is she still trying to make that work?
You know, I think she's not thinking of anything. I think she just wants a clear head and just wants to be alone with her baby and figure that out. And the family's flown out there a few times, and
Is she still there?
she's still there. Yeah, she is still there, and she wanted to have some, you know, alone time with the baby and, you know, figure out what her next steps are. I think it must be so hard to have your heart broken and fall in love all in a day or two, all happening at the same
Right.
time.
Yep.
And I think she just needs some, you know, when she's gone through really tough things in the past, she's always kept that from us and kind of dealt with it until it became public. You know, stuff with Lamar, things I guess were happening, you know, for a year, and we didn't know about it. And we always think we're so close, but she does such a good job at keeping that so private. So because this is not so private, I think she's just like, I need a minute to myself. So she's gonna get through it. We're such a close family. She has such a good support system, and all we can do is be there for her and the baby.
Good, good. I'm glad. Okay, so you had to go out to Ohio to be with her.
Yes.
So that meant that Kanye had to stay home and take care of. Did he take care of both
Yes.
Saint and North?
Yes, and he loves taking her to school in the morning, but I have always either called my mom and said, you know, come over and get her ready for school, brush her teeth, do her hair, get her lunch ready, do the whole routine, and then she's just ready and he'll drive her to school. I've never like trusted him to do her hair or anything like that, and I'm, you know, such a freak. So I, you know, was in Cleveland, I'm calling him like, time to get up. Okay, 5 minutes, you have to wake her up. Okay, have you brushed your teeth? You know, I was such a lunatic mom, and he finally was like, I've got it. I'm gonna do her hair, like just leave me, you don't have to call every 5 minutes, like I got this. So I FaceTimed, I think I called the teacher at school and just like, how'd it go? She had all of these huge bows in her hair when she came, because I landed right when she got home from school, and she comes home with like all of these bows, and I'm like, oh my God, like what's going on? She just doesn't dress like that. And I'm shocked he put her in bows, and he was like, she just kept on saying she wanted to redo her hair and put this bow and this bow, and I was like, okay, whatever, it's just school.
So how many bows did she have in her hair?
I don't even know. She had these like two like twisty things going on in the back and these bows, and it was like a hot mess.
Well, but it was fashionable, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was whatever.
He's
You
got
gotta
good
live your
taste.
life.
You have
Yeah.
to trust that.
Yeah.
All right, we're
I
gonna
think
take.
he got suckered. It wasn't good taste. He got suckered into her wanting whatever she wanted that day. So
Does
live
she
your life.
Does she control him?
totally,
Yeah, yeah.
totally.
It sounds like she controls the house, though, sort of. All right, we'll take a break. More with Kim after this. We're back with Kim Kardashian West. So your wedding anniversary. What wedding is this? Fourth?
Four.
Four wedding and
For anniversary. 4 years.
for wedding.
Yeah.
Yes. So are you gonna do something like? Because he's known for doing these spectacular events and surprising you and being so romantic. Is he gonna do something like that for you? Do you think, or you're gonna do something like? Are you gonna do anything big?
You know, we're really into taking trips these days. Just, I think it would be good to take one with just the two of us. Mm-hmm. A house full of 3 kids is wild. Like,
Yes.
I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
So I think it would be really good to,
Like a weekend trip?
yeah,
Someplace?
someplace.
Well,
yeah.
would you surprise him when you just like have a plane waiting and take him someplace? Would he be up for that?
Oh, yeah, but his birthday is the next week, so I feel like he should do anniversary.
I see.
I'll do his birthday. That's a good trade.
That's a great trade.
I'll just remind him that it's our anniversary.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, so he tweets out some interesting things. He tweeted out, sometimes you have to get rid of everything. What
Oh, yeah,
does that mean? Because then you freaked out and you said, what, like,
Yeah, I was very confused about that one. No, I mean,
what did he mean?
I don't know. It
But
didn't,
you
didn't
live
mean
with him.
everything. Yeah, it didn't mean me. No, you know what? I didn't even know he got his Twitter again until I started seeing tweets come in from other people, like retweeting them. And I was like, wait, is this real? And then at night, he came in and was like, did you see my tweets? And I was like, yes, I did see your tweets. And I followed him back. And and I wake up and I hear him say all these things in the house just about, I think what he was saying about really the everything, he was talking about clarity, and he always talks about how we should not have our phones first thing in the morning and in the house when we're with the kids. Let's not have our phones. It's our rule that we really try to live by. So I think he was talking about cleansing.
While he tweets it out. He's
Yes.
on a phone.
Yes.
You should not be on a phone all the time. And also I read that this was in a magazine, an article that there's a label-less house. So the labels are
Yes.
taken off of everything in the house, meaning like water bottles,
Water bottles have no labels.
no labels.
Yes, like hand sanitizer, no labels, clear. Just in our, with our tissue, it's all kind of under little, like stone, like accessories, like house accessories. But we try to keep all the crazy labels and everything hidden.
So you
Yeah.
put them in like a pantry or something.
They're in the pantry, but then like in a basket in the pantry. So you just see it looks really organized and neat, and all the cereals kind of in other like clear boxes. It's
Right,
like,
but you have to know if it's, I do the same thing. So, but you still have to see, if it says Cheerios, you still have to see Cheerios on the clear container, right?
well, you kind of know it's Cheerios, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but you know what I mean.
on the back we'll have like, Raisin Bran and then Raisin Bran Crunch if it's
On the
similar.
back.
Yeah, on the back, so
Right.
you don't really
so
see
you
it.
can't. And whose idea was this? Yours or Kanye's?
Well, Kanye has never really liked labels, and he kind of like lives by that. But I'm a neat freak. So
You are.
The combination of the two is
Of
like,
having everything,
Yeah.
like spaced
In
apart
order,
and things
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
so
too.
our whole home is cream and tones of like whites and creams. So
That's good with 3 kids.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
really that's a
it's
good
a
thing to do.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play a game while you're here, and it's is Kanye happy or not happy? And because he's always he even said on the show one time, we were playing a game and we said, what do you do when no one's looking? And he said, smile. Because he never, so I think the first one we're starting with, I don't know if it's the first one at my birthday party, and there it is. Okay, so that's my birthday party, and even you don't look happy there, and I know y'all had fun.
no, we were just trying to be like Chrissy doesn't even. John isn't the only one that looks happy there. We were
Yeah.
we were posing.
Right, you were
That's
posing.
like our sexy pose face.
Right, so he was happy there.
He was very happy.
Okay, so he was happy there.
Yes.
All right, let's see another one, see if he was happy or not happy. And that's,
Oh, you know what? I will say the sun was glaring, and when the 3 kids, literally 2 seconds after this, were screaming, and it was like, I was not happy, so he was not happy.
not happy, okay.
No.
Not happy. All right, let's see the next one.
Oh, don't you see a smirk? Come on, he is so happy there.
Yeah. He is
And-
so
and he-
happy there.
And you know what? He didn't get it. He didn't have a haircut, and we were in Turks and Caicos, and so he was like, "Oh, my haircut." And so I was like, "You know what? I'm actually gonna crop you anyway, because I just like my look. So don't worry about it."
Just like
So he
my
was
look.
happy that he was like cropped.
All right, all right. What's the next one? All right.
Oh, you know what? I think he was happy.
Really? He was happy there?
Well, he was wearing these crazy contacts, and he really liked wearing denim to the Met. No one has ever worn denim to the Met Ball, so that made him very happy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he was happy there. It seems like those contacts would be unhappy in his eyes, because that
Yeah.
looks itchy. Okay, next one. Okay,
Aw, of
the
course
wedding.
he's happy.
Of course he's happy at the wedding, yes. All right, let's see the next one. All right, he's not happy there.
He hates red carpets, and so I was like, oh, I didn't just spend 3 hours getting ready. You better stand on this red carpet for 2 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, so
You look fantastic there,
he's
too. He's
iffy.
not happy there.
Yeah.
Is he happy?
I don't know.
You should take these home.
I should ask
You should
him.
take these home, and whenever he's doing something, you should just lift it up and go,
I'm going to.
Are you happy or are you not happy? You should ask him. All right. We'll be back with Kim. All right, we're back with Kim Kardashian West. And so we started out talking about games and how you say you really are good at them and you like them. And yet someone says you're not. So Steve Harvey was here not too long ago, and he said that the family did, which I can't wait to see, Celebrity Family Feud. So it's your family is on.
Yes,
And
you don't understand. I've been watching Family Feud. When I used to work in my dad's office when I was a teenager, I would sit and not do my work and play Family Feud online. Like that was my thing.
So you're good at it.
I'm good at it.
And yet he said you were not good at it.
I don't think I got one answer, and it was a legitimate answer. Yeah, I feel like the more I talk about it, I get so angry.
Wait. So were you good at it, or you said
I'm
you
good
didn't?
at it.
But you just said you didn't get one answer.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens. Under pressure, but you have to tune in because I'm really, really, really good. And I don't know if he was trying to be funny or what.
Right.
I was confused by his response to me.
Yes, but I'm confused too because you just said you haven't got.
No, I missed one answer is what
Oh,
I
I
was saying
see,
in
I
the
see.
line.
Oh.
I got answers,
Oh,
but
I see.
just one time I missed
Just
an
one
answer.
time.
So he was
Oh, well-
making me second guess myself. Like, did I not know anything? Because I just missed one.
Right.
I
No,
missed-
that is good.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant you didn't get one. There's only
No.
one you didn't
Yeah.
get. I
No,
see.
no.
Understand.
Yeah, only one I didn't get.
All right. And then and Kanye was good, right?
He's really good.
He's good at.
Yeah.
I would think that he is.
Yeah,
Coming
I
up
think
with,
he missed one
Yeah.
answer too. I
right.
think we were equal. So.
All right. Well then, how dare he
Steve,
say you
how
weren't
dare
good?
he.
Steve, how dare you? All right. Let's talk about your new case. You have your Kimoji
Lumi
case, and these are brand new.
Yes, these are the Lumi case. I used to stick stickers, Kimoji stickers, on my Lumi case because I need this case that lights up.
Makes you look better.
Yeah.
Yep.
For selfies and pictures.
Everybody's like, oh,
and-
that's how they do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all about the lighting. So,
yeah.
So we decided to put them together and put my Kimojis on top of the Lumi case.
Good idea. All right, and then you have the last time you were here, you were wearing a beautiful perfume that I love the fragrance, and now you have a new one, and this is called?
KKW Body, and it is a mold of my body, and
I can't show it. I mean, I can try to show some of it.
it's so cool how it opens on a pedestal.
Yeah, it opens on a pedestal, and it's,
Here, should I put the bar? Like, I'll be the sensor bar.
you know what I'll do? I can't show that. I'll show, this is, I put some Ellen underwear on it. There, This is.
It's a statue version of my body. It does not come with the robe or
No,
Ellen underwear.
It doesn't come with the robe. All right, I can show it
think
real
you can
quick.
show it. They can
They're gonna
blur
blur it
it.
out.
Yeah.
All right, this is it, and it's Kim's body, and that's
I love this fragrance. It's like rich and it's like super sexy. It has like sandalwood and musk and peach nectar. It's amazing.
It smells amazing. Yeah, you make good fragrances.
Thank
You
you.
really do.
Thank
All
you.
right, everyone in the audience is getting Lumi Smoky and a bottle of KKW body. We'll be right back.
I was saying, you know, my mom is very accurate.
Yeah, she really did. There wasn't a hesitation. I said, who is your smartest child? And I thought for sure she was just gonna go, oh, that's hard. She went, Kim, like right away.
Big facts.
Yep. So I'm not gonna scare you, just in case you were wondering.
Okay, I've secretly wanted to be scared by you though.
What?
Yeah, but I know it's in the month of October and
No, it's not. It's all year
What?
round. But I can't scare you today because now you're gonna expect it. I have to wait because we got your mom.
That was epic.
Yeah. So, and she was leaving. She's walking out after the show was over, and this is what happened. And she went flying and fell. Oh man, Corey was so mad. Look at Corey looking around, going, "Who did that?"
You have no idea. We pass that around. We have a family group chat that goes on daily, and that was like the first thing one morning, and all of us were just crying. Like tears. It's so mean, because she really, you know, she did hurt her. She got a bruise or something. It was so worth it.
Well, we shouldn't have had those dollies so close to where somebody's getting scared, because people usually do fall, but
Yeah.
I felt bad that she fell, but it was funny.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was so worth it.
Yeah. No, she laughed. I was glad to see her laugh, but Corey was, you could see he was really mad. He was really mad. All right, so your mom said you're the smartest one. She also said she does not like your bike shorts that you wear.
Oh. Well,
Are you
I
still
wouldn't
wearing 'em?
call her the most
What?
trendsetter of the
She's
family.
fashionable.
She's very fashionable, but I mean, look at those bike shorts. I love them. But I will say, I mean, I've been wearing bike shorts for years now, and now every other designer is selling them. So she only wishes I'm taking that 10% away from her on that.
Yeah.
On that, those bike shorts. We have it proof. She said she didn't like them. Well, she's cut out of that percentage.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, she's okay without that 10%. So this trend that you're setting, baking. What were you baking here, first of all, and then why are you wearing this while you're baking?
Oh. Okay, well.
Yeah. First of all, what are you making?
I was really baking brownies and a birthday cake for my friend.
Okay.
I took a girls' trip to Palm Springs. That outfit, I probably had under sweats, but sometimes you got to do some things for the gram,
I see.
for Instagram.
I see.
So, you know, we do little impromptu photo shoots just for Instagram, but I wasn't walking around baking like that.
I see. Because you could burn yourself.
Yes, you can. And you can get in trouble with your husband sometimes over too many photos like that.
Oh, I was going to ask if Kanye, if that bothers him.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You know, it's like half and half because, you know, he always wants me to be me and feel confident and we're having fun, but it also bothers him.
Yeah. But then you still do it.
I go through waves. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll be more conservative on my Instagram. And sometimes I really have to get something out if I'm feeling good about myself or I've been working out really hard and then I'll post something and then he'll get upset and then we'll just, you know, it's a cycle.
Yeah. And how is Kanye doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah?
He's doing good. Yeah, he's here. He has, I don't want to make it like it's an announcement. I think he's kind of joking, but he has like all week, he's been like, you know what? I love just being a dad. Like it would be so fun to just give up being Kanye West and become, you know, Dad-Ye full time, like
That's
the
not-
Manny.
That'll never happen. He's not gonna. I mean, I'm sure he's a great dad and he's having fun. But even everybody who has kids in here are like, Yeah, I mean, after a certain amount of time with your kids, you want to get out and do something.
Yeah. But he really is the best dad, and
this weekend I really needed a break. I had some work to do. And so I was just like, I need 12 hours of work time by myself. And he planned a full day of like science museum, spider exhibit, all this fun, crazy stuff that I probably wouldn't do. I'm too afraid of spiders to ever do. If you ever scare me,
That's what
don't
I'm going to do.
ever scare me with a spider.
That is exactly. As soon as you said I was like, I know exactly what we're going to do.
I'm like,
As a matter of fact, I did know that.
I was like, what?
Hold on.
I'm like deathly afraid of spiders, so
It's
don't
not-
try me right now.
Stop!
Stop! My dress is falling up. Is that a spider?
It's tiny.
What? No!
You're gonna fall.
No!
You're gonna fall.
No! I'm
right.
sitting in the audience. I'm safe. Stop! Oh my God!
There's nothing.
Don't do that to me. My dress is falling off.
All right.
Oh my God! I'll literally cry if I see a spider.
Well, why?
Because they just are so, I mean, my daughter's been begging me to go to this stupid spider exhibit in town, and you walk and there's spiders everywhere, and they could just jump on you or land on you, and
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't have poisonous ones.
no, I know, but still, I don't care.
All right. You need to learn about spiders. They do a lot of good. And they're brilliant. Can you imagine shooting something out of your butt that actually you can travel around and
Yes, I can.
That's a wrong question. All right. We're going to take a break. More with Kim after this. We are back with Kim Kardashian West, and you're wearing a new makeup. You have a new beauty line.
Yes. For holiday, I have a collection coming out called the Glam Bible, and it's all you need for a smoky eye look. It has everything from highlighter, blush, lip liner, mascara, lashes. So it's everything I'm wearing right now. And it comes in this cute little
I love it.
Glam Bible book with perfect essentials for holiday. I'm
That's
so
fantastic.
excited.
And it's beautiful. And you look beautiful. It comes out Friday.
Thank you. Yep.
All right.
Black Friday.
All right. So I have to ask you, you shoot your show all the time, but then it doesn't air for like 6 months or so.
Yeah.
And what's airing now is the stuff you were dealing with Chloe, right?
Yes.
So is that weird when it with Tristan, actually more Tristan, but then it affected Chloe. But I mean, you have to relive it over again. You have this argument or whatever, then it airs, and then it brings it up again.
Yeah, and you actually got me blocked by Tristan.
Thank
you. We showed that. But no, it is awkward, especially for maybe Tristan, who isn't used to this. And unfortunately, that was what's going on in our lives. So 6 months later, when it replays and they've gotten through what they needed to get through, and it's rehashed in front of everyone, and everyone's giving their opinions all over again. And we're live tweeting, and everyone's chiming in. And so that is hard for Chloe, and I'm sure for Tristan, and but it's our reality, and we've learned to kind of use it as a therapy, just to kind of get it out one last time with everyone else. But we'll pick up the slack for Chloe. If we live tweet, maybe if she's not in the mood, we'll tweet a little bit more than her and kind of have those conversations so she won't have to. She was really brave and wanted to, and has dealt with that and is fine with that.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, if she's going through something that she's hurt by somebody, you're going to give your opinion, and then of course they make up. That's the worst thing, when someone breaks up with somebody and you say, I never liked them in the first place, then they get back together and you're like, I'm kidding, it's like, it's awkward.
We all do edit the show, but there's nothing really that we've taken out, so we will let everyone watch and be like, okay, this is what I said about you, and this is how I feel about you or felt about you, and it is what it is.
Yeah, but still, as I said to your mom, like, your family, not too many people have that many siblings, and you all love each other as much as you love each other. That's really rare for a family to be as close as y'all are. So, say what you will, everybody has opinions, but it says something that you're all really close.
And it gets us through everything together, no matter what we have each other.
So, Travis Scott was on the show, who is the sweet, I think everybody here was surprised how sweet he was.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it. Oh, sorry.
But
I watch Ellen, but I didn't see that one. But no, he's so sweet.
He is.
Yeah, I think, sometimes when you have a persona
or whatever your image is out there. When you get a chance to talk to someone, you really get to see
Yeah.
what they're about.
Yeah, he was really sweet. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, let's talk about the fires, because you were affected by the fires. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West. And so the fires were right where you are. I can't even believe that you didn't lose your house, because they were right up against your door.
Yeah, they got to our gate, and then, you know, we luckily we had protection and firefighters right there that were helping us to get the fires out. But I mean, we're still not in our home now because the smoke smell is too intense, and we have these machines everywhere trying to blow out the smoke smell.
Yeah.
And I mean, we were lucky. We're blessed. I was very, you know, I feel like we were really blessed to have the help of the firefighters that we did. And our house is right on the end of a big park. So the whole park had caught fire. And so if our house went, then every other house would go. So, I mean, I saw online, we were fortunate enough and blessed enough. And I know that not everyone has this luxury available to them, but we were able to get private firefighters, a company that you can hire, that friends of mine that lost their home in a Santa Barbara fire, all their neighbors used this company.
Right.
And so they recommended the company. And because of them, they saved our home and saved our neighborhood.
The neighborhood as well.
I had them, you know, just make sure that they controlled every house on the edge. So it wasn't just my home that I said, just take care of our home, take care of everything. Because once they go, you know, once ours starts, the whole neighborhood can go.
For
so
sure.
we were I don't take that for granted. And you know, that was such a blessing that we were able to do that.
Well, you have been incredibly generous, you, your entire family, and you have an announcement to make today because of that.
Yeah, so on behalf of my husband Kanye and Yeezy and Adidas, they are going to donate $200,000 to the California firefighters. And we have, on behalf of Kanye, Yeezy, and Adidas, we are also donating another $200,000 to the California Community Foundation's Wildfire Relief Fund. I mean, they saved our whole community. We're so grateful to them. So honestly, we can't do it without them.
Yeah, everybody should be thanking and helping firefighters. I mean, everyone needs help right now, but these firefighters are amazing. And when we come back, Kim and I are going to meet one of the heroic firefighters that helped in this fire. Thanks. We're back with Kim Kardashian West. California firefighters are some of the bravest people I know, and one of those firefighters is here today. He and his wife, Lisa, live in nearby Oak Park, California, and while their house was burning in the Woolsey fire, Michael was helping save other homes on his street. Please welcome Michael and his wife, Lisa. Yes, we'll get through this, but we're gonna pour compliments on you the entire time because firefighters are, as I said, the bravest. You're running into danger with nothing but yourselves, with no weapons, nothing. You're just running right into danger. So we thank you and all of the firefighters for doing everything that you've been doing. All right. So, and you would think that you know there's a fire, you see a fire, and you'd think you'd know to get out of there. But what happened when how far away was it when you saw it?
Well, there were some events that kind of led up to the moment that some family medical issues going on. So we decided to stay back. I was talking to the local fire station, friends of mine. I worked a mile down the road. And so I was in constant communication with them. And so I knew that it was pretty safe, you know, where our location of our neighborhood is. I wasn't really worrying about our houses burning down. If I thought there was a threat to our home, then we would have evacuated. I wasn't going to take any chances.
He kept telling me, we're safe, we're going to be safe. He decided to look outside, and he noticed our neighbor Lisa's house. She had a big palm tree, and he was going to try to put it out. And then he turned around and he could see our fence on fire, and that's when he came straight into the house. And I was in the home with 4 dogs.
Yeah, there was a row of
So,
trees
yeah.
right next to us that all lit off immediately and caught our next door neighbor's house completely on fire. And that ended up putting some impinging fire on our home.
Right.
So I'm in the garage now with 4 dogs, and Michael came in and he says, honey, the house is on fire.
Can you make me a sandwich?
I thought it was grab a beer or no. I was with the 4 dogs, and he says, we're gonna be fine, you're safe. He says, I'm gonna do a few things, but at this point now, Ellen, I mean, the embers were coming through the garage. I'm stomping on them, I have 4 dogs, and
She was amazing.
I
She was,
just-
I mean, she kept it together. I've seen this before, so I was kind of like, oh, this is fine. I'm just kind of I put her in a bad position for sure, but
Yeah.
she's, honorary firefighter.
But I think the hardest thing was I'd seen the flames coming in the garage. And I called my mom because my son was headed over there. And the hardest call I ever had to make to my mom was, Mom, I don't think we're going to make it. And can you please take care of Holden? It was the hardest call I made. And he came in at that point and he says, Lisa, you need to get off the phone. And I said, what do you need me to do, Mike? And he told me, Lisa, when it calms down, we're going to run to the van, and we're going to put you in the van, the 3 dogs, and I'm going to go run in and grab Bailey, which is our tan Cocker Spaniel, my parents. And at that point, Michael came out with him, and the embers just caught his fur on fire.
There was still embers,
And-
flowing around, but it was not, we could still walk out.
Stop acting like it was nothing. You're like, I mean, there were still embers
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
like.
We could breathe and,
Yes.
and all that.
So, all right. So then you get around the corner, and I'm going to cut to when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
come back, and you then saved the neighborhood. You actually came back and grabbed hoses and started saving all of your neighbors' homes.
I wish I could take all the credit. I went around the corner, and we all did, and I saw one of my local friends on an engine,
I mean, look at this.
and I pulled over to the side and I said, Ryan, can you go and put my house off, put it out on fire? If it's on fire, can you put it out? And I said, if you don't take care of that house, my whole block's gonna blow away. And he looked at me and said, yeah, but can you stay here and put out these fires? Because he was working on something that I could do some good on.
Right.
I'd stop by and look at her in
He
the
gave
car
me the
and
thumbs
like,
up,
thumbs
are you
up, everything,
okay?
yeah.
And I'm like, I'm okay.
And then I would go down, I went down, I think there was some, I think you pointed over to the TV, and there was a video of me in front of the house when a couple LA County engines were in there trying to make a stop, and they did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
I can't be more proud of the fire family that we have.
Yeah. It's amazing. And Kim is still here with us because she wants
Yeah,
to
I
say
mean, we know that, we obviously have all the other firefighters that have helped, but to know that you've lost your home, Kanye, Yeezy, and Adidas wanted to donate to you guys $100,000 so that you guys can, begin to pick up the pieces,
We'll be right back.
This is festive.
This is festive.
Yes.
It's not your house, but it's festive. All right, so there's just lots of white, fluffy tree-type things all over the house, because everything in your house is cream or white.
Yes, yes. We did this theme of kind of an all-white Whoville was the theme of our Christmas Eve party last
Right.
year. So we got this artist from Australia to make these things, and I kept them. Obviously, they were like, a lot to make, and
Right.
so I kept them in storage. And that'll be our theme every year until this year my kids are old enough to where they're now climbing on them and ripping them and breaking them and
Sure.
all that. So I don't know how long they'll last.
I don't know how, I mean, your whole house, like I said, how is that possible that you have children and a house that looks like that? Do they live in that house?
They do.
If I had children in that house, they would be in a ball like that could crawl around, but the ball would move and they would just be inside of that. They'd see the house, they'd be part of the family, but they would just be in a plastic ball.
Their rooms are really festive and wild, and everyone has
Oh, really?
a theme, and so I let them go crazy in their room and the playroom.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's great.
So they respect it. They respect the space everywhere else.
Well, that's amazing for kids.
Yeah.
Because they don't normally understand that.
And you know what? It's just stuff. Like, I actually don't really care. If she took I got this table made, and
Chicago took a Sharpie and wrote on the table. And I was like freaking out at first, and then Kanye came home and is like, it makes it even better, it's art. And now we're gonna keep this forever. And I'm like, okay. I would have freaked out, but it's just stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. So your Christmas card this year was just your family. Usually it's the entire family.
Yes.
And this year you did just your family.
Yes, and what I've realized through this process is no matter what, first of all, it was just a time thing. I saw online, like, they're feuding and, they won't do a card together and all this stuff. No matter, it was just a time thing of why I couldn't wrangle everybody. And I was like, this isn't my job. I'm not gonna sit here and try to get everyone to do a card. I'm gonna do one with my kids and my husband and my family. And even that was so dramatic. It's the most anxiety to get 4 kids together, smiling in a room. So North was having a day, so she refused to be in the shoot, and she just was crying because she wanted her specific hairstyle, whatever. So the next day, I said, fine, you're not gonna be in the card. That's the decision, you're not gonna be in the card. I'm just gonna take the family card without you, and she was fine with that. The next day, she woke up and was like, Mommy, I really want to do a card. Thank God the photographer was still in town. So she said, I just want a photo shoot with just you. So I said, perfect. I called the photographer, had her come over. And I said, I have no makeup on now. I look totally different. And I said, let's just shoot us. But cut me out and you'll Photoshop her in. And it looks like a beautiful card.
Yes. She's Photoshopped into that card?
Absolutely.
She wasn't sitting on Kanye's lap?
No, that's Chicago. North is.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if that.
I can't keep up with the Kardashians. Okay, so
North is right across from me.
Right.
The oldest, and I would have rather done it this way than the anxiety of what I went through of trying to get. I mean, Chicago has a cookie in her hand. I was really holding some there. Saint was really there. The rest of us were there. But North,
right.
It was a lot.
She's in. She's there now.
There's always one.
But to teach her a lesson, I would have just left her out. That's what I would have done. That's why I don't have kids. So I know the rumors were that the family is feuding, and that's why. But the family is feuding. I mean, Courtney is now, right? Is it Courtney?
Yes. Courtney and I, we just went to Japan together. We've really taken the time to hear each other out and listen. What sucks is that season 18 will come out soon, and it gets worse before it gets better. So her and I have healed and have talked about everything and really come to an understanding.
Just so you understand, if you're not understanding what we're talking about, Courtney doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. She doesn't like getting photographed. She doesn't like her privacy exposed. And she's saying she doesn't want to.
She likes it, but only she wants to film just when she feels like it.
I see.
So if one family member goes on vacation a lot or takes time off a lot, the other family members have to step in and take over those hours.
Right.
So for the past year, Chloe and I have been, taking over her hours, working because we need content to make the show.
Right.
So Chloe and I have been really frustrated that we've been working longer and we have kids and a lot of stuff going on, and so it's been exhausting for us when she hasn't taken that into consideration without making a decision. Of what she wants to do, stay on the show, but to be in this limbo and have us do this for so long is frustrating. So we've come to the conclusion that she'll film a little bit, and I don't even know if we have a conclusion, actually. It's always like, up in the air, but we're in a good place about respecting each other's space, and if someone doesn't want to be on the show, we obviously want them to have that mental break and live their life exactly the way that they want.
All right, well, you okay, Andy? I'm the one that's usually choking. All right, we'll take a break, and then, but it's good that's the thing about shooting a show, because what we're seeing was shot a long time ago, so y'all are in a better space now.
Yes.
Yep. All right, we'll take a break. More with Kim after this.
I'm so afraid of heights.
Well,
spiders and heights.
Kim Kardashian West is scared of spiders and heights, but you already got all the way up there. Why did you go up there if you're scared of heights?
Well, I was trying to be a team player, and they kept on saying this is like companies do this together, and it's supposed to build your teamwork, and you'll be so much more successful if you finish this course. And I sat there at the top, and I'm like, this won't make me more successful. Like, I'm getting down. Like, this is giving me such anxiety, and that was like every time I've tried something like that, I cry. So I don't even know why I agree to do it.
Well, maybe one day you will do it. Maybe one day you'll just push yourself to do it.
But
And you'll
what
be
will it
even
do
more
for me?
successful. Can you imagine?
Like, what will it do? Like,
I don't know.
I'm okay that I'm afraid of heights. Like, I can go up chairlifts. I've gone skydiving. I've done zip lining before. But why do I need to keep doing it? It's not doing anything for me.
All right, stop yelling at me. Okay. Kendall was on, Harry Styles was guest hosting for James Corden.
Yeah.
Kendall was on, and she was asked a question in a game to rate, in order of best to worst, the best parents.
Yeah.
Which is a question she should not have answered. She probably should have just eaten something gross.
She should have.
Right, but instead she did. She said Rob was the #1 best parent, and I think you were third. And then Courtney was last.
Yeah, that.
How'd that turn out for everybody?
That was, first of all, to her defense, she did start it off with, you guys, they are all amazing parents. So, of course, everyone's going to take just the order. I completely understood that Courtney was sensitive about that because she's an amazing parent. So Kendall just should have drank or eaten a tarantula, whatever she had to do.
Yeah, it was one of those things where if you didn't answer the question, you had to eat something really gross.
Yeah, I mean, I covered up for Chloe and Kylie when they asked me on Corden if they were pregnant, and I drank like bird sperm or something. You know, it's like you got to take one for the family team.
Bird sperm.
Yeah, I did, and it was so nasty.
What type of a bird? You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
That would matter to me. All right, more with Kim when we come back. Back with Kim Kardashian West. Now, Kylie, I guess she and Travis broke up, but then she was spotted wearing a giant diamond ring, and now they're saying that she's back with Travis. So.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I always say when I come here?
Or do you, you know and you can't answer?
No, I honestly don't know, but I think that they are just really close friends and co-parenting amazingly. The big ring, definitely they're not engaged, and I think she's wearing it on a different finger.
Okay.
I do know that I think she bought that herself because she was showing us.
She can afford to do that.
She can. But yeah, I don't know the status if they're together or not. I don't think they are.
Okay. These are questions I'm obligated to ask you.
Okay.
And then how is Kanye? Because I saw a picture of him at the Art Basel in Miami. You know, people dress up, but what's happening and how long did that take to get off?
He was doing his opera, an opera on Mary and the story of Mary. And so everyone was silver. And I wasn't there, but I think the next day or the day after even, he came home and I was looking at him across the kitchen table and I'm like, wait, what's in your ear? And I like came up to him and I'm like, oh, it's silver paint. Like you have to, it must take a long time to get that out.
I would think that ahead of time, that it would be hard to get that off. Okay, so you did this life hack the other day. People went crazy. People loved seeing that. So what other life hack do you have for us?
I mean, for a decade, I've been taping up my boobs with like duct tape. Have you guys ever seen that trick? Like if you, for the ladies, like packing tape, gaffer's tape, duct tape, anything. And I lift it. I have a photo that I posted of me doing it in 2009. So now for Skims, I invented this really soft material. The worst was getting the duct tape off.
Exactly.
At the end of the night. Oh my God. I had burns and scrapes all on my skin for so long. And so I invented tape that was really easy to take off. And if you don't want to wear a bra or you can't from what you're wearing, it's the perfect solution.
So before you invented this, you were putting duct tape on your breasts and strapping it over your shoulder.
Yeah.
So you like literally tape it up, and then you'd have to make sure they were even.
Right.
So you'd have to do one side a few times and keep taking it off and making sure it's even. So I made the like perfect, most stretchy fabric that's not too stretchy because you need the hold, and that tears off really calmly and gently and is perfection.
That's fantastic to know about.
Yeah. It's a styling hack. Like I was a stylist back in the day.
Right.
I don't know if I was a good one, but like back
Well-
in the day.
Yeah, I think when you're describing to someone early on in your career that you want to put duct tape on their breasts, they're not going to bring you back. All right, well, that's fantastic, though, to know about that, and now you have a new thing that doesn't hurt you
Yeah.
to take off.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back. When you travel, you want to look and smell your best.
Wait, Ellen? Over here. You want to smell your best?
I do.
I can help you with that.
You can?
Yep, absolutely.
Look, what are you doing here?
Well, Ellen, you know my brand KKW Beauty and Fragrance is available. My new fragrance line.
I can't hear you.
Well, it's available at Ulta, and my new fragrance line is called Diamonds by Kim, Courtney, and Chloe. And that's what they were inspired by, so.
Honestly, I told you right before we walked out here I was gonna wear your entire cozy collection here because it's like being wrapped in a blanket and being snuggy bugs. Oh, it's so good. We all know I love comfy cozies. Oh, it's so good, Kim.
Cam, I hope this finally makes you some money. You're all getting this $350 KKW collection.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, who's calling you?
Oh, hello? Babe, I'm in the middle of Ellen's 12 days of giveaways. Wait, yeah, I just gave away some KKW products and some Skims.
Hi, Kanye.
Wait, what? Wait, really? But they're always all sold out.
Kim, what is happening? What's
Okay,
happening? We're in the middle of the show.
Okay, I'll tell him. I gotta go, babe. Okay.
Who does that?
Hang up first.
Well,
Hang
you
up.
know, I did. Okay, so you know that Kanye has this sneaker line with Adidas. You know it, right?
Yeah. Everyone knows Yeezy. Them, but no one can ever get their hands on them.
Until today. Thanks to Kanye and Adidas, everyone will be
Kim,
I'll add this to the
that's amazing, Kim. That's amazing.
That's
Kim,
what-
do you want to stick around?
my phone. Yes, I would love to.
Okay.
I was like, your earrings are going
I know
too.
they're going.
Keep an eye on the phone. Kim, would you rather have power to be invisible or fly?
I'm afraid of heights, so invisible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. What about Chrissy?
I think I'd rather be invisible.
Well, this next gift is going to give everyone the power to fly. Tell them about it. Chrissy?
Oh, thank you, Ellen. JetBlue just launched a new aircraft designed to make flying easier and more comfortable. Some of their amazing features on your airplane will feature brand new seats, HD screens, and free Wi-Fi at every seat.
You're all getting 2 round-trip tickets on JetBlue.
So much COVID protocol to get in here. I love it.
It's what?
There was so much COVID protocol to get in here. I love it.
Yes, no, we're very strict here.
Yes.
Very, very strict, which is why we get to have an audience, thank God.
And
Yeah.
it feels so good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
Kim, you and I have seen a lot of each other lately.
We have.
Yeah, we've been kind of hanging out peripherally and
Yes.
through your mom and Corey, and we send you late night videos.
I have to say, my outlook on life has changed since you've been in my life.
Really?
Yes. No, it really has, because I don't know, I don't want this to sound the wrong way, but I would think of like my mom and everyone and just think like, oh, okay, she's, what is she gonna do? We're all, grown up, and what is she doing? And I would go to her house, and every single night, like till I don't even know when, you guys are drinking, dancing, doing God knows what, but it's a party every single night. And I thought to myself, oh my God, like this is what life is gonna be like after, like this is gonna be amazing. There's so much to look forward to.
Yep,
You guys are living life. You guys have never seen this energy, this partying. I literally felt like, wait, I'm the grandma going to bed before you guys.
I know.
You guys are just up dancing. The videos, the sneaky videos I have of you guys, you're lucky I don't have my phone out here, of them dancing. It's so cute. And
By
so
the way,
amazing.
it's like at 10:30 at night. It's not like, you just go to bed really, really early.
I
But
do.
yeah, there's dancing that goes on. There's scaring. We scare your mom.
Oh, yes.
Often.
Yes.
But you love scaring her too.
I mean, there's nothing that gets me more, like that makes my life, than scaring people. Like, I love it.
Who do you scare?
I mean, we've scared Portia so many times.
Yep.
I have so many Portia scare videos in my phone.
Yep.
I scare everyone. Anyone that walks around the corner, I just like to scare them. My kids scare me because I scare them so much, so now
Right.
they want to get me back.
Right.
It's so much fun.
Do you scare easily though?
Oh my gosh, yes. Like everything. When you brought out that spider, I like that. A spider, if you ever want to get me, it's a spider.
So a spider in your house is not okay.
No.
You
absolutely
don't
not.
usher it out. You kill it.
No, I kill it.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
kids want to keep them. It's like a whole thing. I don't care. I have like a no spider tolerance rule. You're dead. I don't care. Like,
Wait, what do you mean
Sorry.
your kids want to keep them? As pets? They want to
yes,
keep the
They
spiders?
want to keep everything as a pet. Yes. We have a lizard was in my bathroom the other day. We caught it. Yeah, they want every
Well, they
pet.
go out looking for frogs all the time too, right?
Yes,
Is
we
that what they're
frog
looking
hunt.
for when they're going?
In Palm Springs.
Yeah.
We frog hunt, but we're not like hunting. We just look, and
Yeah.
then they get scared and run away.
Right.
We don't capture them.
Yeah. Did they ever? They don't even find any, I don't think.
Yeah, no, there's so many.
I've never
You've
seen-
never been frog hunting with us?
I have not.
I'm waking you
No.
up because it has to
No.
be night. So
no,
we'll
I'd rather
go.
dance with Chris. I don't want to frog hunt. So, by the way, thanks for being here for the premiere week. It really means a lot to me.
Of course, such a big deal.
I want to show, it's talking about the kids and spiders. There's a picture of Chicago who is in your closet.
All the time.
Okay, so she is a little
My
you.
shy. She is my girliest girl that loves pink and purple and makeup. All my kids are so different. North is like goth. She's into Hot Topics, and she dresses with she puts fake tattoos on her face, and she listens to Black Sabbath, and she's just like a full goth girl. Saint is like video game tech whiz, like amazing. And Psalm is really into Paw Patrol and cars. Like every kid is so different. But Shy is my little princess. Anything princess, anything girly girl, that's her.
They really are completely different. And that North is into Black Sabbath. How did she
I know.
even learn about Black Sabbath?
I have no idea. I think TikTok. I don't
Wow. And Psalm is the one that was wearing the giant chain around his neck. Is
Yes,
that Psalm?
yes, yes.
Oh my God, he
And he's
wears this
so
fake
big.
giant chain.
Wait, did you say fake?
It's fake.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Oh my God, it's huge.
I know, but it's not.
How can he keep his head up? It's
It
like
was-
it looks like a wrestler's belt or something. It's not fake?
fun? No, it's not.
Oh my God.
No.
I just assumed because it was so huge. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
Oh God. Yeah, no. All right. So they're really well behaved though. They're really good kids.
They really are. Like, I got really lucky. They definitely give me a hard time. They really do. And North, I thought she was going to grow out of this, like, I want to be an only child phase. She hasn't. It's a struggle even to go to school. Like, there'll be times where she's like, I'm not riding in the car with my brother, and she'll be so morning drop off has to be like
a fun thing. And luckily, so many of our friends and cousins, they all live in the same neighborhood. So I'm like the carpool mom. So I go to like 3 homes like every morning to pick up kids. And I have to make it a thing where sometimes we do have to take 2 cars because I've agreed to pick up so many, and I have to separate the kids because she wants her own music, she
Wow.
wants her own vibe, she wants to sing with her friend. So I have to trade off. It's always a thing. Bribes.
I don't
it's
know
hard.
how you do it. We have to take a break, but when we come back, some of our text exchanges are because, you know, she's studying to be a lawyer, and anyway, we have to talk about your life because I don't know how you balance everything. It's incredible. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West. Okay, so the fact that your kids are 2,
3,
5,
8.
and 8.
Yes.
Okay, and
It's a lot.
Yes. And you have an empire that you run, like, you know, everything that
On the
you're
side.
managing on the side, and you're studying to be an attorney. So I texted her the other day, and I said something. I said, I have a quick question. And she's like, oh, I need to run into law school. Can I call you in 5 hours? And I said, yeah, I'm running in for a quick brain surgery. I can't talk either. Like, it is crazy what your life is. And then you posted a picture of you, and that's why I love you so much, because you're so smart and you've accomplished so much.
Thank you.
And you embrace, like, you want to look the way you want to look, and good for you. You posted this, studying for the bar. It almost broke the internet.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
how you're studying for the bar.
That's casual study day. You know what? I realized I had all my kids in the pool and they were all on this water slide, and I really did have to do this like quiz and study. And so I was laying out with them, and I got up and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I look cute, so someone take a picture, and I studied. I stayed up there for an hour while all the kids were in the pool, and I got it done.
Yeah.
So.
But that's the thing. I mean, people say, well, she shouldn't be, looking like that or posting pictures like that. It's like, that's what you want to look like. That's what you look like. That's what you embrace. And you're studying to be a lawyer,
I think you can do it all. I mean, there's a fine line. I definitely go back and forth with myself sometimes, like, oh, I never want to be that embarrassing mom or, that embarrassing attorney or whatever, in no clothes. But, I have phases. Sometimes I feel really confident and really good where I'm like, you know what, I know this isn't going to be like this forever, so why not? I think whatever you're comfortable with, just live your life that way, and that's all you can do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think one of the hardest things to achieve is non-judgment.
Yes.
It is just like, you can say, oh, I don't judge anybody, but everyone does, and it's really hard because you don't know someone else's circumstances, and that's one thing that I think everyone should strive for is non-judgment. It would be a better place.
Absolutely.
It would be a better world.
And I think that honestly, during this like quarantine time and having so much time to yourself, and I know that the people that I've chosen to surround myself with, those have been a lot of our conversations about judgment and non-judgment and what we want in life and happiness and all of that. And so I think that, my life personally, I've been trying to live with less judgment, and it's been really freeing to do that. So I second you on that non-judgment path.
Something to strive for.
Yeah.
So your sibling, Kylie, is having another child.
She is.
And
She is.
so Kylie and Chloe were pregnant at the same time before.
Surrogate, Kylie,
yes, all
triplets.
having babies at the same time.
Yes.
So should Chloe jump in on that?
She
Should she try to
Someone
have a
else
baby at the same time?
We should try for another set of triplets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to have another baby.
Maybe another sister. I
Yeah.
have other sisters.
Yeah.
And a brother.
Yeah.
Maybe someone should. I don't know.
But you're done, right? You're
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think so. I mean, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of kids. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you're done. Yeah. I'm going to make the decision for you.
Okay.
You have enough going on. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. We're back with Kim Kardashian West, and so Skims just celebrated its 2-year anniversary,
Yes.
and it's doing so well.
I'm so excited. Like I love it.
Yeah, it's doing great.
It's doing so well, and I'm just so proud of the brand and really what we stand for. And I was so excited this summer when we collabed with the Olympics.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah. No, the stuff is great. It's so comfy. Like the velour stuff and everything. I love that stuff.
Love that.
It's really great. So Keeping Up with the Kardashians ended on E, and now it's going to Hulu. When does that start?
We are going to start filming probably in the fall, and we're going to have a quicker turnaround. So we hope to air in the fall as well.
And
Hopefully.
what's the difference
Maybe
between
next
this
year?
show? What's going to change?
I don't even think we really know yet. We haven't, with us, it's like so much happens in our lives all the time that we really can't predict it. But I think that we've made a commitment as a family to be as open and honest as possible. So we're hoping to share like lots of your dancing nights and your scaring videos. So it'll be about that.
Okay, so I'm in it more. Do I get paid?
Yes.
Okay, I need a contract.
Kris Jenner, I'm sure she'll ask for 10%.
Yes.
And you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing okay. That's why she had so many kids. That's why you're all having so many kids. You're going to follow in her footsteps. But I look forward to seeing what the show is about because
I do too.
and it's amazing too because y'all, and I say this all the time, but the fact that y'all spend so much time together and you all genuinely really like each other. I mean, there's the skirmish occasionally, but y'all really do like each other.
We really do, and I think that honestly, having a show where we kind of have to show up and be together, it kind of forced us to be around each other a lot more than maybe our lives would have taken us had we not filmed a show. So we love that. I will say, this is the longest we haven't filmed for. This has been like months, like over 6 months, maybe 8 months, 10 months. And it's crazy how, since we've had this free time, all of the stuff that's gone on, whether it's like, this relationship or Courtney's relationship or whoever's, it's like people have had this like free time off and had these beautiful new relationships blossom. And it's going to be really fun and interesting to see filming dynamics and us back together. And I'm excited.
Is Travis going to be a part of this? Does he want to be in this?
I honestly haven't talked to him about it, but I'm assuming because he's such a big part of Courtney's life that hopefully they will be on. I love their relationship. Like they've grown so much together and have really like made some amazing, to think that they've been neighbors and friends for almost 15 years. Neighbors for like a decade.
And then all of a sudden, they cannot keep their hands off of each other. I mean, it's crazy. What is wrong with them? They are like at each other like it's the last time they're going to see each other all the time.
It's so cute, isn't it?
It is, but I mean, it's kind of like, it's a lot. It's like,
it's a lot, but it's so cute.
No, it is cute, and I like both of them very much. And he's the sweetest guy. I mean, but every time you see them, they're making out.
You know what? That's what they do, and it's so cute, and I love love, so I love them.
I do too. I love them too. All right, before you go, oh, no, we're not going to do the game. No, we don't have time.
Oh.
I know.
Okay.
I wanted to. Next time we'll do the game.
Next time.
All right. Go to our website to find out more about Skims and Kim's fragrances, and we'll be right back.
Hi, it's Andy. So, great news. This is the last haunted house after 19 seasons that I will ever do. That's the good news. The bad news is I still have to do it tonight. We are, of course, at Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios. Look who I'm with today. Just, you're wondering, who's he going through with?
The one and only. I'm a first timer.
It's not unusual to get startled. It's not unusual to pee a little, at least for me. And here's what's unbelievable.
Very COVID safe.
It's COVID safe. All the protocols have been followed. And is there anything else I need to say? We're gonna get started.
Oh my God!
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You know what? It's seriously, that's unprofessional. Here's the only thing, and sometimes if I get nervous, I grab okay to touch. Okay, I just want to make sure.
My shoes have like this tiny heel, and I'm like freaking out because
Why? What happens?
I might fall. I don't know. I'm just
we'll
nervous.
See. Okay, you're nervous.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, by the way. I haven't seen any of these.
I'm super brave.
Okay.
That's the first thing you need to know.
Come inside.
So here we go. This is actually well lit, so nothing usually happens. A lot of it comes from behind us, so if you want, Stop! See, that's what they do is it's a warm up and it's good and thank you. Here's the best thing to know. Walls It's not even a real thing! What's wrong with you? Do you like this feeling? What? Come on.
No, after you, after you.
Okay. Feel it solid. Kim, you with me? That's the other thing.
Side by side, guys, side by side.
Don't scream at us.
I'm sweating! I'm sweating!
We saw them. Don't. One time. Remember? One time. See, once they're out, you're not scared.
I need this at my house to scare the shit out of my kid.
Why would you do this to your children? We're good. You're here and you're here. Stop! I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. You can jump on top of me.
Look how calm you are. You like this.
No, I don't. I'm just getting like.
I told you. But we're almost.
They're really missing an opportunity to not get us from behind while we're.
That's. What the is that? Okay, we got it.
Okay, there's nothing
Good. It's
there.
fun to be in the front because I can just. Okay. You saw it. Okay. See?
Okay, I got
That's
this.
where the pee a little happened. Okay. Almost done.
Wait, we're almost done?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm really into these.
What is wrong with you?
The same person! It's just you. It's just you.
I told you.
I got scared of
told
you.
It's not. Stop! How many times? Dummy, that's not real. This is all.
Okay.
Honestly. All right. Right. Okay, I think we're good. Please. What? You can't, like, jump if it's not scary. You can't rattle me. God, you're real! Your legs.
I have to bring my kids here. Like,
You don't bring your kids here. How old's your oldest?
8.
No! Do it! You don't bring children here. What? No! What are you screaming? How many times? God. Oh, as you can see, we braved
That
it.
was it?
Oh, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be it. Oh, stop it! Ellen, I hope you enjoyed the last ever time I do this. Kim.
I hope you enjoyed the first time I did it, and I.
Ha! Goodbye, Ellen. Goodbye. Seriously! One time. All right.
Hey, Kim. Thank God I didn't wear that. I almost did. What's going on? It seems like everything's quiet right now with you.
As always,
Well,
it's another day.
Just a quiet, mild, simple life you live.
Yes.
Nothing going on. Nobody likes to talk or anything.
You wouldn't believe this, but I actually like to live a really quiet, simple life.
I know you do.
I know you do, yeah. And but yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out that way for me.
Sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. But because you like to live such a quiet, simple life, I like to excite you and put excitement in your life and scare you all the time. And you tried to scare me. We were at, I think it was Chris's birthday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm so mad. I was gonna, I thought she might try to scare me, and I thought I was gonna crawl out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
But so this is her trying.
Ellen is like unscarable.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
trying to scare me though.
Trying.
Everything else is so pretty.
That would have been
No
so much
reaction.
funnier. No.
No reaction.
It would have been so much funnier if I was, because I was gonna crawl out. That would have been better. But
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
exactly. And then I think we were all at Chris's other house, and we were scaring Portia.
Yes.
And it was all of us in on it.
Yes.
So
And she gets scared really easily,
Yeah.
and it's so much fun.
so this is us getting Portia. So that was
This is all my mom, Portia, and Ellen do all day long is try to scare people. So you have no idea what's coming for you.
I don't.
Now that you're gonna have some free time,
Bring it on.
You're not.
Bring it on.
Like you have no idea what I'm gonna do.
I tried to get her today. You say you got scared. It didn't seem like it, but this is Kim arriving today.
It was a delayed reaction.
Turn right this way.
Who's had a heart attack? What are you doing?
I'm so excited your show's going off the air.
Don't worry, I'll start taking videos and I'll be posting it. So you guys will see. You'll finally get to see me scare Ellen. I'm gonna make it my mission. So I'll post it.
You won't scare me.
I
People have tried for
will.
years. I don't.
I just thought of the best idea. Okay.
You just thought of a fantastic
Yeah.
idea?
I'm gonna need Portia on this one. So yeah.
All right. I'm
Just
open
wait.
to it. I don't
Just
think it's
wait.
going to happen.
'Kay.
Hey, speaking of posting, you just went official with Pete on Instagram. So congratulations.
Thank you. I guess it's like not official until you post.
You what? It's official.
I guess it's not official
Until you post, it's
on
not real.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that feel to you like that was something that you needed to do just to get it out of the way? Like it was people were waiting to see that, or?
No, I have the cutest pictures of us, and I want to be like, oh my God, we're so cute. And I want, but then I'm like, don't be so desperate. Don't be posting so much. Just give a glimpse. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what the right thing to do is. Like I haven't dated since before Instagram existed. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
What
And
the rules are.
First of all, as I say to you all the time, I just want you to be happy. You deserve to be happy, and I'm happy that you're happy. That's
Thank
all that
you.
matters.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
It feels good.
I see a shift in you and a ease in you and just a whole different side. And you see a different side of you, too. I mean, it's a different you.
I mean, I think it's just in life, like no matter what it is, I just think I encourage my friends and the people that I love just to be happy. And I went for it. And I went for it. I was like, you know what? I'm in my 40s. Like, it. Sorry. Like, just go for it. Find your happiness.
Yeah.
And like, I went for it and I took my time and I found it and it feels so good and I want to hold on to that forever.
Yeah, good. So I have to ask, it's my job as an interviewer to ask about the tattoo. Everyone said because he posted this the selfie sort of, right? And they're reading into it saying that there's a tattoo that says Kim.
Yeah, he has a few tattoos, a few cute ones, that he got. But this one is it's not, that one, the Kim one, isn't a tattoo. It's actually a branding, Because, let me explain it. Because he wanted to do something that was really different. Because first tattoo he got, I was like, oh, so cute, thank you, oh my God. So, second, whatever, I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But that's what tattoo people do, right? Like they get tattoos of what's going on in their life and.
Wait, back
so I
up,
was like,
back
am
up,
I
back
is it
up.
special?
You said first tattoo, so he has 3 tattoos of you? Well, it sounds like this is like the third. So the first tattoo was,
little
you
more than
said,
that.
kind of cute. So
Yeah.
is it your name or is it like a little?
The branding is my name.
Right.
The other ones are like cutesy things. I think my favorite one, it says, my girl is a lawyer. And that one's really cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That one's really cute.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So my girl's a lawyer, and then what's the other one?
There's a few.
All right. All right. But when you say branding, so like literally like an iron thing
Yes.
went onto his body
Yes.
to brand Kim.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, you are a brand when you think about it. Wow.
Because it's like I don't know, like I just think he was like, I want something that's there that I can't, get rid of my tattoos, because he's in the process of getting rid of his arm tats and his neck tats. So he's like, I don't want to be able to get rid of it or to cover it up, and I just wanted it like there as like a scar on me.
Wow. Well, it's faster too than just sitting for a tattoo, just to get branded. I got to think about this.
It's so cute, guys.
It is cute. It's adorable. We're going to take a break. More with Kim after this. We're back with Kim Kardashian, and I want to talk about what a good person you are, because there's so much going on in your life, and there's so much thrown at you. There's a lot of love thrown at you. You can feel when you walk out here how much love you have. You have a lot of love, but then you have a lot of people that have judgment and everything that's going on with Kanye, and you are always protective of him, no matter what is happening, no matter what he's saying. You always protect him because of the kids, and I think that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you. I think that's just who I am, and I always saw such a good example in my mom and my dad in their relationship, so I'm always just hopeful, and no matter what goes on, it's the father of my kids, I'll always be protective. I always want my kids to just see the best of the best, so I just try to, as hard as it can be sometimes, I do try to ignore it and just try to do whatever's best for the kids.
That's what I love about you, because
Take the high road.
it's it is taking the high road, and it's really hard sometimes, because I know there's stuff that people don't know, and then they judge whatever they see, and they don't know all the other layers beneath it and what's really happening. So,
but I also think sometimes these are like lessons. This was put in my life for a reason, and these challenges, and I just think I try to really, as hard as it is, I try to like sit still sometimes and say, okay, what is this lesson? What am I meant to learn from it? And how can I just like get through it, and what is this like challenge placed here in my life? I know that seems like super zen, and like it's just really what I do, and I try to think like, okay, I have to get better at this. Or one of my things is I was like, I used to care so much about narratives and what's true and what's not true, and anything, any subject, and it's really just, I just live my life the way that I think is right and that I feel is right in my soul, and just push forward and do the best that I can. And that's like the whole message that I just try to take away from anything not going your way in life, is just try to learn, move on, and be a good person. Really simple.
on the cover of Vogue here in an uncomfortable outfit.
That's my style.
Do you wear anything? I mean, I know you do. Like, your favorite thing is sweatpants, but like literally, people only see you in things that you can hardly move in.
I'll be in pajamas at home, pajamas and sweats, no makeup, and then when I go out, I'll wear literally anything.
It's the extreme opposite.
I don't care how uncomfortable. I don't care how long I have to. If I have to wear a diaper and not go to the bathroom, I don't care what I have to do.
Have you done that yet?
No.
Okay.
I actually bought adult diapers when I took the bar exam, because I didn't know how it worked, so I thought I had to sit there for 8 hours straight. And I was like, okay, I know I'll get a lunch break, but I didn't know. I thought it was like 4-hour increments, and so I was like, what am I gonna do? And I bought adult diapers, and they're like, you have a 15-minute break here and there.
Good. So then you had to take them off.
I've never had to use them.
Yeah. Well, it's good you have them for the future. In this issue of Vogue, the kids are in there, and they're adorable. And then North styled the whole thing?
She styled the whole thing, and they were all gonna wear black, and she walked out and was like, this is so boring. I can't believe this is what we're gonna wear. I'm gonna dress everyone. And she went in everyone's closet, picked it all out. And I say this all the time. I mean, anytime I have to do a photo shoot with my kids or the cousins, it's like the worst day of my life. And I always say I'll never do it again. But then you get amazing pictures like this. It was supposed to be one group shot, and I couldn't get them together. And no one wanted to take pictures together. Then everyone was crying and wanted me to hold them. So that's what we got. And it's so perfect and cute.
They're fantastic. They're fantastic. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back more with Kim. We're back with Kim Kardashian, and that is the brand new season. This is the Kardashians. It's the Kardashians. And you took a little break, and it's a whole different team. So were you nervous about shifting the way it was shot?
Yeah, I mean, imagine people that have been in your lives for 15 years shooting every single move. They've kept all of our secrets and all of our, private stuff. And it was really nerve-wracking to change to a different production company. But we did. We wanted it to be a little bit different, and we trusted in that. And it's also the other production team, they're like family to us, so they know us so well. We thought, what if there's like new energy that can come in and just see us from a different perspective? And so I think you guys are really gonna love it. It's like way more documentary style. And it feels very current and newsy. Like I feel like everything people have asked about or wanted to know about, we just naturally, you see it, and it just feels really current time-wise from when we started to film to when it airs, where before we kind of had to wait like 8 months, 10 months sometimes, and have to relive it all over again, and everything was already out there. This kind of goes with the news cycle, if that makes sense. Like you kind of just see it all in real time.
You really didn't know what was going to happen, but it started with you hosting SNL, and then that took its own, that's where you met Pete and everything happened. So it starts with you getting ready for SNL, and you had access back there, so that's really cool to see you getting ready.
Yeah, they never really show behind the scenes of SNL, and we were able to film the entire process. And that was really cool because I had no idea what I was getting myself into. So like you said, we knew, okay, we're gonna film SNL, but you have no idea. And I had to take the bar right after, 2 weeks after. So it was studying behind the scenes and trying out skits and a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's really cool, just all the access that we have.
Yeah, it's great. And I'm in one of the episodes because I was at Chris's house for her birthday, and I got to witness firsthand Courtney and Travis nonstop making out. I mean, literally, you think it's just when you see it's all the time. Literally, we're at the dinner table waiting, and they were making out, and we're all just waiting.
In between meals.
Constantly.
Courses.
Making out.
Yeah.
And now apparently they want a baby, which I thought she was, is that true? Because I thought she was done and now they want a baby?
Yeah, I mean, you'll see their journey, and it's really, I think when you find love that, you can't live without, and there's still a chance. She's in her early 40s. I think they definitely want to see what life would be like with a baby, and they share their whole story and have been super open, and I think people will really want to see how cute they are and how much they make out.
But my fear is if they have a baby, the baby's hungry and they're just making out the whole time, and the baby's not getting picked up or fed or anything because they're just making out. So I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's a terrible thing. We're going to take a break. More with Kim after this.
I forgot some of those moments.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I love seeing these because I have memories now. What are some of your what do you remember most about being here?
Honestly, my favorite memory has to be when you scared my mom. It's not even about me, it's about my mom. When you got her so bad.
I hurt her. She hurt herself.
I've always dreamed of being scared like that.
You've dreamed of being scared like
being
that?
in an October show. Don't try anything.
No, I'm not. But this is they're showing it, and we scared her, and she fell over. You want to be scared like that?
It gets me every time. She literally just had knee surgery, and I think that's why.
No, she had hip surgery.
And on her knee.
She
from residual knee from that.
Oh, I thought
she didn't send you the bill?
She said she was having hip surgery. She's not blaming that on me.
But a little bit of
There's
both.
So, but the thing, when you went to the haunted house with Andy, you just laughed the whole time. Nothing's...
As I like to get scared, I get scared and then I laugh too. It's funny, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun to be scared. No one's scared.
I'm not going to scare you, but I do want to help you get over something because you're scared.
No.
You're scared of spiders.
No, we're not. We're absolutely not. You're not doing this to me. I'm never gonna get over it.
It's not loose. It's not a loose spider. It's,
No!
It's,
No. We've been through this before. I don't care. I don't care to get over my fear.
If I hold it,
I don't care
what if
to
I
get
hold
over
it?
my fear. Absolutely not.
What if I just hold it?
No.
What if I just throw
No!
it?
Stop!
It's not real. There's nothing.
Bye, everyone.
The Kardashians premieres tomorrow on Hulu. We'll be back. Before we go, I have been getting some farewell messages from friends, and they're all surprises, so I'm going to see one now.
Ellen, it's your last season. You have been here for a million years. I'm so excited for this new chapter and this new journey in your life. Like, you did it. You changed TV forever. The world has been so lucky to witness and live in a time where you have been on TV and shared your whole self and just brought joy into people's lives and homes for so many years. This is just such an accomplishment. You should be so proud of yourself. We all love you, and I cannot wait to see what you do next.
Ellen, I love you so much. It has been such a joy being on your show as many times as we have. You've brought so much laughter, smiles, and joy to so many of us. We're gonna miss you dearly. I love you.
Congratulations on 19 seasons, Ellen. I'm so proud of you. You have brought so much kindness and amazing talent and humor and just humanity to the rest of the world. And I just want to personally thank you for everything that you've done for my family. I love you so much.
I love you so much, too. Thank you so much for supporting me for 19 seasons.